has elite wings. But whose are the best?
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
1025 The Bone and Stella Artois are on the hunt for the Bay's best wings. Visit one of the participating restaurants and enjoy a Stella Artois with some wings. Then scan the QR code and vote. The restaurant with the most votes will be crowned the best wings in the Bay and be featured on the Mike Calta Show. Plus, you can win cool Stella gear just for voting. For details and locations, visit theboneonline.com. Thanks to Whiskey Wings in Oldsmar, The Galley, $5 Drinkery Pinellas Park, Locals, and Sunset Grill. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Court Street at Missouri Avenue in Pinellas. That crash should be in the clearing stages. Still a holdover delay eastbound Court Street in particular. Also in Pinellas, 275 north, dealing with a wreck and a moderate backup around 54th Avenue back to 38th. Increased volume around 375 as well. 75 south, a crash in Hillsborough, south of Fowler. Shoulder blockage here will back up traffic to Fletcher. 41 or 50th Street north, dealing with an incident at Causeway Boulevard, back about 7 minutes. Southbound traffic around 10. This is Eric in the Farah Traffic Center. Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Hey, Josh, what's with all the fans? And what are you doing with our cooler? It's as hot as heck in here.
I know. The AC's out again. I'm converting our cooler into a makeshift portable AC unit.
You just ruined our new cooler. Why didn't you just call Climate Design Home Services?
I called the other guys. They can't get to us until 2 weeks from now. I'm sure they're all booked solid.
Josh, Climate Design Home Services can install AC systems typically the same day. They have licensed HVAC, electrical, and plumbing crews to take care of our entire home. And right now, we get our choice of a hot water tank up to 50 gallons or a whole home surge protector when we install an AC system. We can finance it too. Plus, they have over 1,500 five-star reviews and service the entire Suncoast region.
Okay, I'll call now. In the meantime, if you're looking for the ice, it's in the cooler.
Ugh.
Call Climate Design Home Services today and get cool air fast. Go online for offer details at climatedesign.com or call 727-295-1572.
You know at Hard Rock Bet you can bet on MLB, soccer, UFC, table tennis, and so much more. But have you checked out the Hard Rock Bet's new daily boost feature, the 100? We're dropping pre-built parlays boosted up to 500% right on your home screen. And it's first come, first serve to the first 100 people who get in now before it resets with another boost. Download Hard Rock Bet now or simply go to hardrock.bet and get in on the action. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, Arch Support Specialist at the Good Feet store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up, play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Now is the time to check your homeowner's insurance and ensure that you're covered before the next storm hits. Italiano Insurance can help give you that peace of mind. Even if your mortgage company doesn't require flood insurance, your home could still be at risk for flood. And now's the time to make sure your family is fully protected. Call 813-877-7799 or visit ItalianoInsurance.com today. Italiano Insurance, serving our community for over 60 years.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O. Face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
If you have a 3-year-old kid and you want to play a dirty trick on him, whenever you're around him, you talk wrong. So now it's like his first day in school and he raises his hand. May I mumble dog face to the banana patch?
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Happy birthday to my baby mama, without whom I could not have made the greatest gift to my life, my son, Xander. So happy birthday, Angie. Also, happy birthday, Brooke Palmer Q. Event planner extraordinaire around town.
Your birthdays are a day apart?
Yeah.
I had to have known that. That's crazy.
It is crazy. It made it real easy to remember, John. And our anniversary was the 17th. So get everything out of the way in July.
That's Danielle and I are just a couple days apart, too.
Yeah.
The 28th and the 2nd. It does make it. It's almost like you just have this little birthday season for a week and then just get it done.
That voice you just heard, the youngest, hottest upstart talk show host in Tampa Bay history. His name is John Senning. He hosts Senning Show. He is charismatic.
Would it be out of character to describe his voice as the dulcet tones of one John Senning?
Well, Maurice, like most, I'll have to look up what the word dulcet means.
See, I was about to hop in there and say, as Mo called me, still trying to figure out what he meant. A young Thundercat.
Oh, you know what a Thundercat is.
I heard the same thing, John, and I was wondering the same thing.
I mean, I Googled it. I mean, I've heard of it, and I looked at the picture of a Thundercat, and I don't know, like, what they do. Are they good? Are they bad?
I don't know. There's a bass artist by the name of Thundercat. He's a hip dude.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
that's what he
cool.
meant.
Yeah, the Thundercats are great.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't appreciate that.
Dulcet. Pleasing to the ear, often describing sounds that are soft, sweet, and melodious.
I thought Mo was just getting those roast blasts that he won't be using at the Beach Bash out on me to start the show, but you're being sweet. Thank you, Mo.
I don't have to use them.
Yeah. Hey, no, you don't. They'll be in the chamber. Wink, wink.
Don't forget, the Bone Beach Bash takes place a week from this Friday with all the shows broadcasting live. JP, Senning Show, Johnny B, do a little crossover Willie.
I don't think Johnny B's going to be there.
I like to walk that back. Why not?
No, I think it just starts with JP.
Right. Okay, yeah. Johnny B is before JP.
Yeah, legitimate shows.
All this built up animosity, and it can't find a way to work through it on stage.
I'm just saying, we're going to have people listen to a rerun.
Oh, there's a way. That way just involves pay that man his money. That's the way that it. That's the way that it happens, John. Up for grabs during Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy today, a pair of 2-park passes to Universal Orlando Resort. You can go to Islands of Adventure and Universal. You can join me out there on Friday. We'll have a pair today, a pair tomorrow, and 2 pairs on Friday to give away. So exciting times are ahead for all. Let us welcome. Oh, by the way, if you'd like to win them, we're going to give them away during Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. 800-771-0950. 1025's number. Hi, Mom. And let's bring then to the program, Mr.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting for I think 3 weeks to find out what he's going to do.
It's been a hot minute since you've gotten to speak with Jacob, John.
No, that's not just it. That's not. Oh, sorry. I don't want to give away too much.
But, why? What's
well, I'll let Jacob get into it.
Jacob, what's going on?
I got a new ceiling fan put up in my room, Drew Garabo, and all I have to do is just ask my device to turn it on, and she turns it on for me, and I don't even have to. And I don't even have to hit the light switch or anything, you know?
Well, that's good. Is that what you were so excited about, John?
Yeah, no. No, that's I think he's just playing to the room here. He's a true radio pro. He's building anticipation.
Yeah.
But I have a question.
Yep.
Do you think there are people out there, because I might have a mild case of it, that are afraid of ceiling fans?
Oh, yeah.
Because you ever look up at that thing spinning around so fast while you lay there and sleep and just think, and I'm not trying to scare you, Jacob, that if something happened, it would just fall off the wall or the ceiling and while spinning hit you while you're sleeping?
Absolutely. You've never seen one fall before?
No, but I think about it. And we've got a newer one, and it's really nice, but I think about it falling on me while I sleep more often than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, I took down the one in my parents' living room accidentally. Like I was jumping up and messing with the blades.
As a child?
As a kid, yeah. My dad was thrilled.
The good old days.
Oh, yeah. Jacob, that's not what you had to say. That's very excited. John's been over the moon about something that you're gonna mention on the show today.
Jacob, the stuff you've been texting me about, man.
What is it?
What are you doing here, Jacob? You working us? You working a bit?
You baby facing?
No. No.
Oh.
But speaking of which, I did see my friend Jessica yesterday at the center, the one that I mentioned. Guess what she did, Drew Garabo?
Crapped her pants.
Oh, yeah. Stuck her hand on the front of her penis. Oh, I don't know. Was she the one we were talking about last week where she was listening?
Yeah.
What'd she think? Did she enjoy the show?
Yeah. Well, she actually said she recorded that on her phone last week, and she said she was listening to me last week. So, yeah.
Listening to you and me.
I don't want to.
I really think she was just listening to Jacob's parts.
You can't do that.
No, and I don't want to bring it up. That's illegal, Jacob.
Listening to you.
You can't record. You can't record from a third-party device. That is illegal. So we will be tracking down Jessica and having her arrested.
You need written permission from the National Football League if you're going to record this program.
Come on, Promo John.
An official app or streaming.
Yep.
Jacob,
definitely not.
Stop trying to change the subject. All the stuff you texted me about, Jacob.
Yeah, what's up?
Nothing.
Well, you know what?
No.
Wait, Jacob. Tomorrow. You know what tomorrow is, right?
What's tomorrow?
Oh, man.
What are you doing, Jacob? Why are you messing with me?
Jacob, you've been texting John about this nonstop, and now you want a baby face?
I don't know if he's pulling a trick out of his buddy MJ's bag, and this is just a big wacky radio bit.
For the roses, everybody, we're going to get a couple that's getting a divorce.
I mean, I don't want to ruin your surprise, but if you keep playing me like this, I'm going to have to say something, Jacob.
God, please do, because Jacob's baby face, and he doesn't know what you're talking about, John.
I'm not telling Drew Garabo anything, Promo John. I can't tell him that yet. I can't tell you know what.
Tell me what?
Yet. I can't say anything yet.
What? What's happening? What?
It's tomorrow, Drew Garabo, but I can't say anything yet.
You just did. It's tomorrow.
Yeah, you said that you had something planned. You said something you had something planned today.
Yeah.
You texted me. Should I read the text message?
Please do, John, because Jacob's not going to give us anything.
I have the text message right here. It says, Dear Promo John, I love you. Thank you for all you've done for me in this life. You've really created me out here, and I only exist because of you. Also, I know how much Drew Garabo has done for me in my life. Every time I have an anniversary or a birthday, he has special surprises and shows me love.
Oh, no. Promo John, you just spoiled it, buddy. Come on, man. You can't say it yet.
And he just said, for Drew's birthday, I have the biggest, greatest surprise that will change his life, and I want to tell him what it is. I want to tell him what it is on Wednesday when I play my game.
Oh, what is it? You're playing your game. What is it, Jacob?
Oh, man, if I tell you what it is, then you'll be expecting something from me, Drew Garabo, and I can't right now, man.
I sure.
But I mean, you've been telling me this for weeks, that you had something. You told me, you gave me the date. You said July 9th will be the greatest day of Drew Garabo's life.
No. I did never say that.
I don't know. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what he's doing, but
I didn't say July 9th.
My birthday isn't even here yet. I'm so let
anything
down.
about July 9th. I know what it is, Promo John.
Right.
You're messing with me right now.
Fine.
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't care about my birthday.
I think one of his other radio.
Just another year.
I think one of his other radio.
Terrible. Don't feel terrible about this, Drew Garabo. Come on, man.
I'm fine.
I don't want to totally pile on you, Jacob, but you remember all of the dates in the world. Don't tell me that you didn't know what tomorrow is.
You forgot my birthday, man?
No.
This is literally the song MacArthur Park. Someone left the cake out in the rain?
Yeah, the cake is
Come on, a cat named Mo. Come on, a cat name. I'm not telling Drew Garabo anything. Not yet. Not till tomorrow.
All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Drew Garabo, come on, Drew Garabo. Come on, Drew Garabo. I do have a surprise for you tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
Come on, Drew Garabo. Be nice about it, Drew Garabo. You're not like this to me now. Come on,
you're
buddy.
right. You're right. I don't care.
On.
Well, I mean, I know that you told me to keep it a secret, but I'm terrible at keeping secrets.
Yes.
So I've been telling him for about 2.5 weeks about July 9th and the big birthday surprise that Jacob had, and now you make me look like a fool in front of my friends.
No.
I don't believe anything John says anymore. His credibility is right out the window.
No. Promo John, I did not say a word about this date, okay? It's a surprise for Drew Garabo.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, I'm not.
First the pig roast, and now this.
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not.
All right. It's fine. Maybe you'll call tomorrow. Maybe you won't. It's fine. It's a big letdown.
Block his number.
I will.
I thought he was traded, actually.
Yeah.
Come on, Promo John.
It got rejected after the physical. There was a trade pending physical. Medicine Man failed his physical. Jacob failed his physical.
So just trade canceled.
So trade is canceled off the books. The show keeps Medicine Man.
I did not say that, Drew Garabo. Come on, man. I love you, Drew Garabo.
Okay. All right. So we have full phones right now of people waiting to play Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. I think we should make them go 2 out of 3 songs.
Okay. I was wondering where your head was on how to get these passes.
Great. Here's where my head is, because on my way to work today, Apple Music decided that I wanted to hear Damn Yankees High.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
what was the Ballads trap? Remember that? That was on the Ballads album that they used to run the...
And it's like read my mind.
Came out in 1993.
Thank you. So when I heard that, I started thinking about that Power Ballads CD that they used to run the commercials for. And I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool? Everybody loves Power Ballads.
Who doesn't?
What if we took a list of a playlist of the Power Ballads of all time? I'd beat Jacob, and the first person who beats Jacob 2 out of 3 in Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy, they get themselves a pair of 2-park passes for Universal Orlando. What do you think about that, Jacob?
I love it. I love it. And I love you and Promo John and a cat named Mo, Drew Garabo, very much. You better believe it.
I do. We love you, Jacob.
Got a funny way of showing it.
He does.
Yeah, really.
Hello there. Welcome to Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. Who are you?
This is Brandon.
How you doing today, Brandon?
I'm doing well. How are you, Drew?
Awesome. Thank you. Tell us a little something about yourself, will you? I like to get to know the contestants before they lose.
I will lose, possibly, but I work for Pepin. I am a big fan of you guys, and I've never called into Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy before. And I had a category in mind, but I don't think that's in the cards today.
It's not.
Are you the guy? Are you the guy that I know from Pepin?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I met this guy.
This guy? He's a nice guy?
Yeah, from what I mean, I don't want to say he's a nice guy. He could be a serial killer. He could be doing terrible things. But in our interactions together, he's been a very sweet man.
You know, I haven't thought about Tanner Pepin in the longest time. I used to see him everywhere, and I don't think I've seen him in probably 5 years, if not 10.
Does he still live here?
I hope so. Tanner, sending a shout-out to you, buddy. Hope you're still
is
out
he at
there.
the office and you check in over the Pepin headquarters?
Yeah,
sir?
what's up with him?
I've never met Tanner, but I appreciate what you said about me, John, and you guys are great people, and let's see how this goes.
That's the spirit.
You sound like a robot.
All right, Brandon, let's go. You're going to be shouting your name once you know the artist and title. Jacob, you'll be doing the same thing, except you'll be shouting your name, Jacob.
I got it.
Okay. The first two.
I got it. Let's go.
Someone's napped up.
First 2 out of 3. Yeah, he doesn't have that groggy sound to his voice at all. Like water.
Yeah, the world's in trouble.
We're about to take right wheelhouse.
I hope so.
Listen, I'm not too happy about it, but I'm going to roll with the punches.
Okay, well, keep bitching about it, Brand. I'll just hang out.
And I vouch for you. You and Jacob both made me look stupid in front of my friends today.
Brandon, just out of curiosity, what was going to be your category of choice?
I was going to go with roots rock reggae.
That just seems unfair to Jacob.
It does. All right, so top 100 power ballads. Here we go. Artist and title. Jacob, you ready?
I'm so ready. Let's do this game right now, Drew Garabo.
Dude, I think Jacob's on that Mo tee shot.
Yeah, Dr. DiRuspino just made a visit over to Jacob's new home. All right, artist and title. 3, 2, 1.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith.
From the Armageddon soundtrack.
I don't want to go.
King from an American top 40. Here's Aerosmith at number 5 with I Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Yes, John?
I don't want to go all Mo rock show, and I'm sorry if you guys already talked about it, but did you see the video of Steven Tyler singing Led Zeppelin at the Black Sabbath last? Dude, he killed it.
Voice was phenomenal.
I thought that because they stopped touring, and I thought the voice was dead, gone. Yeah. Dude, he sang, what was it, Whole Lot of Love? Is that what they did?
Whole Lot of Love. He sang like he had something to prove.
It was awesome, dude. Yeah. I could not believe what I was watching.
Oh yeah, Walk This Way and a Whole Lot of Love with Steven Tyler. Stand by.
And the whole band was like a super band, right? Tom Morello was playing with him.
Yeah. Well, I think I got it right here.
No, I feel like it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna look stupid.
No,
his voice was great.
I'm honestly already impressed.
Morello.
Oh, yeah, dude, right?
That's great. As far as Zeppelin tunes go, that's a difficult one. Plants all the way up there.
Love you guys. Love you, John. I'll talk to you later.
I was going to let him out 2 out of 3.
Time to hang around and give Steven Tyler his flowers.
Yeah, seriously. You interrupted Steven Tyler and you didn't even take your second song.
I guess he's got an Aerosmith allergy. Hello, welcome to Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. Who are you?
It's Tyler, not Steven.
Oh, hey, that's good. How we doing, Tyler, not Steven?
Oh, never mind.
Doing good. How y'all doing?
Awesome, thank you. Power ballads, you versus Jacob. 2 out of 3 will win you Universal Orlando 2-park passes. You ready?
Let's do it.
Jacob, you ready?
Let's do this thing, baby. Come on now.
Jacob.
Guns N' Roses, Cold November Rain.
He's right, Tyler. He's got the first one, but he can still get 2 in a row and win those passes.
Maybe a little editorializing in there.
Well, especially since you threw in a word in the title that doesn't exist.
Well, it's parenthetical cold in the November rain.
Oh.
It's not. All right.
In the cold November rain.
You know the song.
Thank you. Stephanie Seymour in that video.
Come on, a cat named Mo.
All right. Artist and title. In 3, 2, 1.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner.
Sorry, Tyler, but
wow.
Senning, what did I say? Domination.
You did, yeah. You called it. He's
domination.
I also didn't know he was so awake.
Yeah, he is.
Come on, bro.
Not woke. Awake. Gonna take a little time to think. Hello, welcome to Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy featuring John Senning Show. Who are you?
Omar, how are you, Drew?
Good, Omar. Good to hear from you. Omar's
not his real name.
Great name. Is that your real name, Omar?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Nope, don't buy it.
Just agree to disagree. Power ballads is the category. It's you versus Jacob. Jacob, are you ready?
I'm so ready. Let's do this thing, baby. Come on now. I'm up for it. I'm up for a game, man. Let's go now. Woo-hoo!
That's what people heard when Mo called in the Senning show yesterday.
Oh, they didn't hear
that. The energy is so on point.
Oh, yeah.
I think we need to
bury my face in an ass.
Yeah, dude. You throw in 2 more N-bombs and acid, and dude, that's a cat no.
All right.
Gunslingers. That's me. I'm sitting a cat named Mo.
He's doing Mo's live read.
I'm sorry, Omar. What'd you say?
Can I address the great Mo before we start, please?
Please do, Omar.
Mo, no. I want you to know that sometimes I have brain farts, and I want to see if you can be recruited as my champion today.
I can't.
Oh,
I don't think Drew will allow it.
No, see you later, Omar.
Honestly, just asking was problematic.
Take it easy. Yeah, good luck, though. Hello, who are you?
It's Tony.
How are we doing today, Tony Baloney?
Not too confident.
All right, that's the spirit.
There you go.
All right, the category is power ballads.
I know this, Tony. I think we know this, Tony.
Do we know this, Tony?
I think this is the legendary Tony.
Is this the legendary Flats Junkie, Tony?
And this is.
All right, Flats Junkie. You got this. Artist and title. I'd love to give you these Universal Orlando passes. 3, 2, and 1. Did not realize it was a 30-second intro.
That would be a good Charlotte.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that by Meatloaf.
That is correct.
What?
It's about butt stuff.
Wow.
All right. 1 for Jacob, none for Flats Junkie as we go to song number 2.
That one threw me, too.
Here we go.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
You Too, With or Without You from 1987.
We love you, Tony, but...
Don't rub it in, Jacob. No show.
See you, guy.
Hey, Jacob, before we take the next caller, you were about to do it. Can you give us Mo's Gunslinger live read?
Please.
Sure. Gunslingers. Or something like that.
What? It's nothing like that.
I don't know. I felt like we had Mo on the phone and in the
Wait,
studio.
let me close my eyes.
All right.
You do it and then Mo do it.
Yeah, do it again, Jacob.
Do it, Jacob. I want to see if I can tell who's who.
Okay. Gunslingers. Winger.
Dude, that's totally him.
Dude,
totally.
Can you just give me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say gunslingers, and then say now I'm gonna eat some ass.
No, I can't say that.
You can't. No, of course not.
Yeah,
Of course
that's
not. Trick question.
Just give us one. Prime time, baby.
Okay, gunslingers. Wingers. That
Am I a caveman?
I don't know.
I mean, you do seem to be reverting back to your.
You're rather primitive.
You have caveman-like tendencies as of late. I'll tell you that much.
Sure.
Gunslingers.
Come on, a cat named Mo.
Hello, line 6. Who are you? Hello. Okay. Hi there, line 7. Might you be?
Hey, it's Nick.
Did you say Nick?
It's Nick.
Okay.
Hey, Drew.
Hi, Nick. The category is power ballads. It's you versus Jacob. When you know the song and artist, please yell your name, Nick. You do the same, Jacob. Here we go. In 3.
Okay. Let's do it in a cat named Mo impression. Let's do it. I'm a cat named Mo with Drew Garabo live.
Sounds just like
That really
weird.
That was good.
How does he do it?
That was really.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna do.
3, 2, and 1.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
Everything I do it for you by Bryan Adams.
Is correct.
It's a great song.
It is a phenomenal song.
I'll do it for you, Jacob.
Mo.
Let it play for a little bit.
Look into my eyes.
Oh,
Was this the Kevin Costner Robin Hood?
it was.
You been to me. Such a
Is he coming to Tampa, I think, Bryan Adams?
I think
Yes, he is.
November.
He's still a great voice, too.
Where's he going to be?
Emily.
Canada already apologized for his.
All right, see
Dude,
you later,
I
Nick.
gotta say, just read the room, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
we're all Bryan Adams fans here.
dude, we're. I mean, geez, people cutting off our Steven Tyler. This guy is doing God knows what, working his own show.
Yeah, it's Bryan Adams' Roll with the Punches with special guest Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Neil Giraldo?
That's Pat
comedian?
Benatar's dude. Oh, no, that's Greg Giraldo. He's dead.
Oh, no, he's gay.
No, he's gay. He's a comedian.
He's blind.
Hello, who are you?
This is Mike.
Hi, Mike. How we doing today, buddy?
Good, good. Happy early birthday, Drew.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. At least somebody around here remembered, not Jacob.
I'm so sorry.
All right, it's okay. All right. Power ballads, artist and title. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
Keep on Loving You by REO Speedwagon.
Is correct. Absolutely correct. Song number 2, artist and title. In 3, 2, 1. Mike.
That is Metallica 1.
Incorrect.
Dude, you were almost.
I mean, you got to take advantage of it when Jacob.
Yeah, I mean that was
faltered.
It was the first chance of the day.
Yeah. Jacob, do you have a guess or
lift?
Oh, I know it now.
Jacob. Metallica. And the title is 45.
Oh,
nailed it.
45. No.
It sounds like it's for Garabo.
Is that a song?
No, it's not. Shine
I
Down.
do know what it is now.
45, Shine Down. That's right. It is Nothing Else Matters by Metallica.
Yep.
1 for Jacob, none for Mike. Here we go. Song number 3 in 3, 2, 1.
Jacob. Broken Wings by Mr.
In Mexico, they are known as Senor. Absolutely correct. Jacob. Sorry, Mike.
Wow.
2 more. And then we get to hold on to the Universal Orlando tickets for later in the show. Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, what if I said it was Tyler again?
What if you're too much of an idiot not to use your frickin' a different name when you call in? I wouldn't have recognized your voice, you moron. Hello, who are you?
Daryl.
You all right, Daryl? You dropped the phone in your coffee? What's going on?
Oh, I'm a pool guy. I just had my phone on speaker, and I didn't want to get yelled at, so I just put you on regular.
Very good. All right. Well, then I hope your hose is in your hand as we go to song number 1, Power Ballads, artist and title, in 3, 2, 1. Daryl.
Yes.
Love Walks In by Van Halen.
I'm sorry, Daryl. That's incorrect. Jacob, do you have a guess?
Idiot.
No, I don't.
Same album. But no, that's Van Halen, When It's Love. How do I know when it's love? All right. Song number 2, 0-0 in 3, 2, 1.
Jacob. These Dreams by Heart.
Absolutely correct.
Thanks, fellas. Have a good day.
Well, you haven't lost
See
yet.
you, guy.
You didn't lose yet.
I'm not. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Jacob's
Okay.
got 1. You've got none. Here is your next power ballad in 3, 2, 1. Jacob.
Oh. Roxette, It Must Have Been Love.
Theme from Pretty Woman. Hello there. Welcome to Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy featuring the talented John Senning. Who are you?
This is Scott.
How are we doing today, Scotty?
Hey, pretty good. Just getting off work and got a 4-day weekend ahead.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Congrats, man. Thanks for taking my birthday off. All right. In the Power Ballads, artist and title in 3, 2, 1.
Jacob. Extreme, More Than Words.
It is. And of course, we got to let this one play.
Let it ride, baby.
Of course, we got to play. Come on, Jacob. Sing along with us. Once he starts singing.
I got it. I got this right here, Garabo.
Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want to ask to sit, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all
I just have to say,
I got it.
better than any Beatles song ever written.
Yeah, it is.
And it's not even close.
It is.
Like that is a song that is better than
No argument. No argument.
It's a great song.
And I could go on, but that is just
no argument.
A beautiful song.
Better than any Beatles song, Bowie song, etc.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Let's not get crazy.
All right. One for Jacob, none for other dude, and here is your next power ballad.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
Open by Journey.
Is correct.
What's going on with the listeners?
Yeah,
Some of these are
they're not
softball.
These are so
Come
easy.
on, a cat named Mo. Oh, man,
And there's no-
Hang on. A cat named Mo. I got this down pat. Gunslingers, America.
He's getting better.
I don't
At least you got a word.
understand what the point of this is. It really isn't.
Said a word.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Instead of just cat name.
Dude, people work for years and decades to try and get an endorsement to hit that is. I mean, the fact that this live read is embedded in Jacob's head and he memorized it word for word.
All right. Here we go. Song number 1 in 3, 2, 1.
And now, 2 pigeons bemoaning the fact you can choose the TV you want.
I'm not paying for Spotify.
I thought that was I thought it was a.
So everybody knows.
I thought it was a.
Not paying for Spotify. All right. So.
Is there a person here?
Yeah, there is. What's your name again, guy?
Steve.
Steve.
And by the way, great vocals on that Extreme.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Tell us a little something
I was
about
a little
yourself,
pitchy
Steve.
in the end.
You were, but
You
we were
pitchy,
willing to let
we
you
left
slide.
it. You can't just.
You're not a pro like me and
exactly.
John.
That would be like,
Yeah. So, what do you do, Steve?
I am an insurance guy.
Insurance guy. Life insurance, health insurance, home insurance? What are we talking insurance?
Claims adjuster. Total cars.
Exciting. That's
Yeah, he's the enemy.
Oh, shout out to my friend Mandy, who's listening right now. OMG, how did they not get that Metallica song? And Brooke Palmer happened to hear the birthday shout outs. That's great. I'm just filling time while my Spotify plays an advertisement, Steve. Don't worry. Everything's fine.
So when you don't pay for Spotify, you can still play songs on demand?
Yes.
But you'll just get ads?
On the desktop, you can play songs on demand, but you'll still get ads. On your mobile
phone,
device,
it's not.
You can't.
Shout out to Mike Calta, listening and enjoying.
Oh, hi, Mike Calta, too. I did not know that. What did he say? That he would have wiped the floor with any of these clowns?
No, he made a mistake on the Robin. He thought the song that was Robin Hood was a different song.
Oh.
It was the Three Musketeers song that he was referencing, All for One.
Oh, I thought it was the same song, too. Wait, what's the one from Three Musketeers?
All for One. Sting was a part of it. Brian Adams, and there was one other artist that I cannot.
John Waite? No.
Damn it, who was the third? Yeah, it was Sting, Brian Adams, and was it Corey Hart?
No.
Like that.
Oh, geez. It was the guy who got 5 gallons of man goo pumped out of his stomach. Rod Stewart.
Roddy.
Rod Stewart.
I thought you were going to say Mike Calta's listening. He's offered to pay for Drew Spotify.
People have offered before. I stand on principle. I have the money. I'm just not paying for it. All right, here we go. Power ballad. Steve versus Jacob in 3, 2, 1.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Every rose has its thorn by Guns N' Roses.
And you know what you got to watch out for with those thorns. You right, Jacob? Pricks.
Wait. He was wrong.
Oh,
wait, what did he say?
He said every rose has its thorn by Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh. Incorrect. Steve?
Every rose has its thorns by Poison.
Thorn, singular, but yes, we'll allow it. All right.
Wow.
Well, Jacob, I got to say, you choked on that one, buddy.
Look at that.
That is 1 for Steve, 0 for Jacob.
Wow. Where's your Mo impressions now?
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Putting them nizuts all over your face. All right. Here we go. Song number 2 in 3, 2, 1.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
Sister Christian Night Ranger.
Is correct. Yeah, I thought he was going to choke on it. Man, 1-1.
This is it. This is the moment.
You ready, Steve?
Yes, sir.
You ready, Jacob?
I'm so ready. Let's do this thing right now, baby.
Wake up, Steve. Wake up.
Yeah, come on. Here we go. Artist and title in 3, 2,
1.
Steve, for all the marbles.
Nothing at all by Air Supply?
No. Jacob?
I still don't know it.
Yeah, you do.
I got it.
Thanks, Mo. I only spoon-fed it to you. That's
a cat named Mo.
That's Cinderella. The song is Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone. No winner. 3, 2, 1.
Steve. Jacob.
Steve. That's Steve. That's Steve. It's Steve, Jacob.
Can I Take You Higher by Damn Yankees?
No, right, guys? I mean, that's not even...
They
didn't even get any of the words right. Like, none of the words he said are in the song.
the song title.
So, no.
I don't know what the song is, but I knew it wasn't that song.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, that's not even close.
I had to look it up exactly.
Jacob?
Yes. Drew Garabo, I'm still here. I just didn't want to interrupt you and promote John and a cat named Mo's conversation.
What stopped you? What stopped you now?
I was going to say, you've been interrupting us for the better part of 11 years.
Yeah,
Why all of a sudden?
Your thing.
I'm going to lay back in the cut, for the first time in a decade. All right, okay. The song, Steve, was High Enough by Damn Yankees.
Would you have accepted
Higher Enough?
No, or just because he said, "Can I take you higher?"
Right.
Would you have accepted, "Can I take you high enough?"
Yes. If you had said, "Can I take you high enough?" I would have accepted that. But can you take me higher? None of those words were in the title, so I just couldn't feel good about it.
Damn Yankees.
Damn Yankees.
Back when Uncle Ted was a liberal pussy.
Oh man, and Tommy Shaw and Benny Blades from Night Ranger.
Yeah.
Jack Blades, whatever the hell his name is.
Benny Blade sounds better.
Benny
Years
Blanco.
before Ted Nugent kicked you out of the dressing room.
I just wanted to periscope him. All right.
Ted Nugent kicked you out of a dressing room?
No, I got yelled at backstage. John and I were doing stage announcements, and I wanted to get on video. Teddy was signing MAGA hats.
A stack of MAGA hats.
And I thought it was so remarkable. So I videoed him, and the sound engineer back there was like, "Is it your first time back?" Like Dylan or yelling at
Right.
"Is it your first time doing this?" I'm like, "Geez, okay, golly." All right, artist and title, final power ballot. Someone's gonna get it. Could be Steve with Universal Orlando passes. Could be Jacob with Pride. 3, 2, 1. Jacob 2 times.
The Flame by Cheap Trick.
Sorry, Steve, but he's right.
Wow.
Yep.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
Great job, Jacob.
You really did good work today. Outside of telling me you had a surprise for Drew for his birthday and
It's
then
okay.
not having it.
Ruined everything, but that's all right. I'll have a cry later when I get home. Jacob, we love you. Thank you, buddy.
No. Drew Garabo, I did not forget, buddy. You have to believe me. I did not forget your birthday, so I did not forget. And you'll find out what happened tomorrow.
Can't wait. Thanks, Jacob.
You're going to have to wait. It's going to be good, Drew Garabo. Trust me.
All right. I don't, but all right. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you, buddy.
Come on, Drew Garabo. I love you too, Drew Garabo.
Great ending
Love
to
you,
an
Jacob.
80s movie. Drew is driving across Howard Franklin, and this song is on the radio.
Crying, just like, can't believe Jacob forgot my birthday.
Flashbacks of Jacob in the studio.
Thanks, John Senning.
Thank you, guys. Always fun.
Love it.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Love spending time with you.
Yes.
Make sure you join John this Saturday as he'll be broadcasting live at the Brisket Shop.
Yep.
Seminole Heights. Ish.
I think so. I don't know enough about Seminole Heights to know if it meets the criteria. It is. Let me give you the exact address.
Armenia.
It is on Armenia, 3501 North Armenia, from 12 to 2.
You want some backup?
And you can. No, I think I'll be okay. You can register to win a weekend room at the Bowen Beach Bash. As far as I know, your last opportunity to win, you just have to come through and scan a QR code, and you'll be in the running. And that QR code is live right now. So if you go to the Brisket Shop right now, you can scan it for your chance to win a room.
Now, the Brisket Shop sells already made briskets, or do they sell brisket flats for you to prepare?
I think already prepared.
Gotcha.
Because I know Wild Fork is providing the food, and Danny and the Brisket Shop folks are the ones preparing the food on Friday night. So it's a whole, it takes a village.
I will tell you, the best brisket is a brisket that someone else cooked for you. you because it is an undertaking.
Dude, I keep thinking about trying it, but it's just, so much. When you look at people that post it and that try it and try to perfect it, so many, for the time and the size, so many people end up with a dry-ass piece of meat, and I can't take that kind of heartbreak.
Especially when Mission Barbecue is right around the corner.
Yeah.
God bless America.
That's the thing. I'd rather make my my hot dog burn ends that I can't ruin and call it a day.
John will be out there on Saturday, and you can win a suite for the Bone Beach Bash. That's a better room than any of us are going to have.
Yep.
Except All right, stick around. We got plenty of stuff to get to today. Our number is 800-771-1025. We are open for business. We love talking about restaurants and servers, etc. It might be time to take a different look at what a server is allowed to do if they get stiffed on the tip. Next on Drew Garabo Live. Thanks, John Senning.
Thank you.
We love Senning Show.
See you, buddy.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
275 north in Pinellas, right lane blockage. That earlier multi-vehicle crash around 54th Avenue back still, not quite to 375. Left lane blockage southbound 275 south of Gandy. That earlier wreck back not quite to the Gateway Expressway. Crash delaying you in Hillsborough. Hillsborough, 56th Street, northbound and southbound, also affecting the intersecting eastbound and westbound Hillsborough Avenue. Fairly hefty delays there. Continuous delays on your other main routes, particularly eastbound I-4 and northbound 75, eastbound Hillsborough Avenue in that same region. Still give yourself almost 10 minutes southbound 75 south of Fowler. That earlier crash off to the shoulder. This is Eric at the Farah Traffic Center. Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Every Wednesday night is Bone Bowling Night at Pin Chasers for just $12.99 from 9 until close. You can bowl until your arm falls off. I'd recommend stopping before that happens, but you do you. Go to pinchasers.net to check out their nightly specials and to reserve a lane, and we will see you every Wednesday night starting at 9 o'clock at all 4 area Pin Chasers locations for Bone Bowling Night.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get 0 down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on. And when the AC is on, your money is gone. But Solar Bear has a better way to cool down your bills. Go solar now and get 12 months with 0 power payments. That's a full year of energy on the house, literally and figuratively. Solar Bear is Florida's trusted solar company, locally owned, going 10 years strong and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Stop letting the power company cash in on your summer, and more importantly, stop renting your power power from the power companies. Call Solar Bear or visit solarbear.com and own your power before prices rise again.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hey, I'm moving into my dorm soon, and I don't know where to start.
You're in the right place. IKEA family members save up to 15% off college essentials to help you feel right at home.
Okay, wow. Maybe you can help me pick my classes, too?
Furniture is more my thing.
Fair.
Visit us in-store or online from 7/1 to 8/5 for more details. Offer valid 7/1 to 8/5/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/ready-for-college for details. Restrictions apply.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation. I won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
International Diamond Center's values are so compelling, it's not unusual to see people here that are not local.
Every day, we have people that drive an hour and a half, even 2 hours.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
People are willing to drive because they've heard it's not a typical jewelry store.
For example, did you know IDC has one of the largest selections of luxury pre-owned Rolexes in America? Thousands of hard-to-find Rolex watches, Submariners, Daytonas, Pepsis, Batmans, all in perfect condition.
We scour the world to find only the most pristine, super clean watches. We only carry the creme de la creme.
And like everything else at IDC, these watches are at a price that's guaranteed to give you maximum value.
We price them to win the customer, not lose a customer.
International Diamond Center for pre-owned Rolexes, exquisite rare diamonds, premium designer jewelry, and exceptional white glove service.
You're going to want to come to IDC. It's worth the drive.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota, and online at shopidc.com.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a four-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Tampa Bay, Creative Kitchens and Countertops is having the biggest countertop sale of the summer. New inventory coming in, and we need to make room. Visit summerblowouttoday.com to book your appointment and save. Schedule your visit or we'll come to you. Dozens of premium options in stock, up to 90% off retail prices. Prices include custom sizing, delivery, and installation. Get a full kitchen countertop now. Inventory won't last. Sale ends July 31st. Visit summerblowouttoday.com.
A cat named Mo from Garabo Live, prime time, baby, telling you to come out to All American Gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey, Saturday, July 26th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. because All American Gunslingers is partnering with Lightwing for the first ever indoor drone shoot. Get your chance to shoot an actual drone. This is a ticketed event. Tickets are available now, but get them while they last. Go to aagunslingers.com. All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom, shooting down drones, America.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
The following is sponsored by Bid My Listing. Selling your home? With Ready, the best real estate agents will pay you up front for your listing. 2, 5, as much as $10,000 just for the chance to sell your home. So when you're ready to sell, give us a call and give us the basic information about your property. We'll notify all those smart agents who signed up with Ready, and within 48 hours, they'll be competing to sell your home. Pick the best one, get thousands up front. Call Ready, 888-551-READY. That's 888-551-REDY.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at the Kangaroo Bar, Diesels, and Tropics. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral, keep it tasty.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Now, A weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Typical summertime weather on tap next couple of days. Any random storms ending tonight. We'll see lows near 80. Then on Thursday, partly cloudy, some late-day storms, slow-moving storms, heavy rain a possibility, and we'll see highs in the low 90s. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
It's a new one from Algorithm. They are somewhat of a reggae supergroup featuring Kevin, the drummer from Stick Figure, Sarasota resident, and listener to the Drew Garabo Live and Senning show. I think one of the dudes from Soja is in Algorithm as well. This is their brand new single. It's called Calm the Chaos, and we certainly do need that message in the world today, do we not? Let's listen for a couple of minutes. And they are playing August 2nd at Janice Live, and you should go see them because they are great.
Calm all the chaos, silence the chorus. Soft like a whisper, pull me back in. Carry my heart, start over again. Move to the rhythm, the beat of the drum. Lead with attention, lean into love, drawn to the fire. Like sparks in the wind, connect to stillness and pull me back in.
This is great.
I love this.
Yeah.
Flow like the river that runs through the forest.
Is this voice a little stingish to you?
A little bit.
All the chaos, silence the chorus. Soft like a whisper, pull me back in. Carry my heart, start over again. Breathe in the midnight.
Trevor Young, Kyle Warren, and Kevin Officer.
Reach out to silence. Can you hear my calm?
Since we did not give away the tickets to Universal Orlando during Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy, we'll give them out at some point in time during the show. Now, you should know well enough that we're not going to give them to you if you just ask for them. You got to contribute to the program, of course. And our number is 800-771-1025. For years, one of the cardinal rules of restaurant work was that no matter what, a server was not to question a table about a tip. Just not done, right?
Unspoken rule?
I mean, spoken in some restaurants, like, hey, don't you dare. But unspoken in others in that they assume you're going to have enough common sense not to say anything.
Enough class, if you will.
I said something once and got fired for it. And honestly, I regretted it at the time. In retrospect, I do not regret it. I was the in-store trainer for TGI Fridays International Drive. Took over a table for one of my trainees who had screwed up their table. 3 people, dude and 2 ladies. And by the time I got the table, it was lost. They were already in a pissed off mood. They would just sit there. Every third time I'd ask them if they need anything, one of them would order a beer, and then nothing, and then another one would order a beer, and then nothing. And they camped at the table for 3 hours. And all of my friends were waiting for me to get out of there so we could all go out. They're all sitting at the next table.
Oh, so you're pissed. You're hot.
I'm hot. And they paid the bill, and they left me like 30 cents. And every one of my friends that's sitting at the next table is like, don't say anything, because they know me.
Right.
Don't say anything. And I'm like, F that. Walked out to the lobby.
Oh.
Hey, thanks a lot, folks. Really appreciate it. What? Oh, I said I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. What? No, I want to let you know I really appreciate you sitting there for so long and leaving me 37 cents. You can't say that. Just did. Well, get me a manager. I've done enough for you tonight. Turned around.
I do like that line.
Thank you. Walk right back to my manager's office, sat down. My buddy Jeff goes, "The hell's wrong?" I go, "You're probably going to have to fire me." He's like, What do you mean I'm going to have to fire you? What'd you do? And right then, knock on the manager's office. It was a hostess. This dude was flipping his you-know-what out front. I said, "You're about to find out." He goes up there. Sure enough, this guy's like, "I've never been spoken to in such a manner in my life." I'm starting to think that we need to empower servers to say something. There's a TikTok done by Pickle Juice Lover, Pickle Melly, POV, you got fired today. And I think I have it right. Stand by, that's algorithm still. Shut up, algorithm. No offense.
They come in and, I'm being kind. We're having a good banter, whatever. And then it comes for them to pay the check. And he's like, "Do you have Apple Pay?" And I'm like, "Sure." So it's him and his girlfriend. And he does Apple Pay. And I'm like, "Okay, you can just leave it on the table when you're done." And on the table, he wrote out the total, which was $42.76. There was no tip, and then he wrote $42.76 on the total, which means like he left me $0. And I looked for cash and was like, "Oh, he stiffed me. Cool." So I was annoyed about that, and I was closing the patio, and they were outside talking. And you know what? I was like, I'm just gonna be, I guess I was like, I'm gonna be problematic. And I said, "Hey, was my service bad or something?" And they were like, "No." And I go, "Well, you didn't leave me a tip." And he was like, "I left you $7. And the blatant lying pissed me off. And I was like, "No, you didn't." And he was like, "Yes, I did." And I go, "Here, look." And he was like, "Well, it must have been an accident." And I'm like, "You don't accidentally not tip. That doesn't really happen." And his girlfriend's like, "He didn't tip you?" And I'm like, "No, he didn't tip me." And she was like, "Here, no, I want you to have my money." And I was like, "No, I don't want your money. Like, I don't want you to have to pay me." And she was like, "No, I want you to have it." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Well, this is very rude. I've never had someone do this before." And I was like, "What?"
Is it rude? Is it? If you sit in a table at a table in a full service restaurant, there is the expectation that you are going to leave a gratuity. You don't have to love the game, but don't hate the player. And if the service is so suspect that you don't leave a tip, I believe that you should get a manager involved. If the service is that bad, inattentive, over-attentive, overly flirtatious, not flirtatious enough, whatever, the burden is on you as a table to ask for a manager and explain that you got bad service. If you leave nothing at all, with no explanation and no manager contact, is the server really that out of line in asking you if everything was okay?
Can I weigh in here?
Yeah.
I need to circle back with a statement and two statements. First, and I think you already had told me one story, a trainer for TGI Friday.
Yes.
Hot ass had to be falling off out of the sky.
It was.
Okay.
Yes.
Second thing, while you should have heeded the advice of your friends, I don't think that's, if you are at the position where you are kind of, teaching, the other people how to run the business, the restaurant. I don't know that, that's a higher position. I don't know that was a fireable offense. I would take umbrage. Certainly you get chastised.
Sure.
Certainly you maybe get suspended. I don't even know if you get suspended. But I think if you had no other breaches of protocol, I think that was a little harsh, considering the position that you were in.
Yes.
Now, I think that it's not required for people to tip. It's just not. So I think if you go into the business, I think prudence, if you love your job, would dictate that you go in with a certain expectation that there will be 2 to 5% of people that leave a crappy tip or don't tip. And if you expect that, you just wipe that off to the percentage.
Correct.
But now I'm also human, and depending upon the situation and depending upon my day, I might just be effing. As a trainee of Friday, I'd let that slide, bitch. Whatever.
800-771-1025. Two different schools of thought. Number one, tipping is great, but not required. And you have every right, which, by the way, it's not, if it's not on the menu, like many places are going to now, Zach Feinstein's restaurants in Dunedin, Sonder, Social, Black Pearl, and the other one he's got, the Living Room, they automatically add in a 20% charge. So that's hitting you no matter what. If it doesn't have that automatic service charge, it's not required. It's super nice. It's expected, but it ain't required. The other one is, if you ain't got the money to tip, don't go out to eat. Hello, who are you?
Hey, what's up? It's Shocker.
Hi. What's up, Shocker guy?
Hey, I was just going to chime in on this. So my dad, he's a nice guy. He's really super cheap. Whenever we go out, he never, ever tips. And when I found out for the first time, I was so embarrassed. I didn't have cash, but now I always make sure I got $50 in cash.
Yeah.
Just in case wherever we go, I can make sure that they're taken care of. But I have to sneak it, when he's walking away and he's not looking.
Because then your dad will, if he sees you, he'll be like, "What are you doing? Hey, what are you leaving that money for?"
Yeah. I bust tables way back in the day, so I'm a really, really gratitude and really good tipper. Even bad service, you're getting at least 15%.
Yep.
But I'm normally 30 to 35% on good service. So y'all have a great night and day.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, Shocker. Yeah, and if you're a listener to the show, you're getting at 50% from me, because if a server's like, hey, listen to your show, listen to your station, whatever, you're getting 50% no matter what.
I had a very good friend. You know him. We were at Hooters, and the server, the waitress, she said something very benign, and would you like change? And he has a certain opinion of servers asking that question. Then he started getting into a conversation with her that turned into like a one-sided. He really was chastising her, and I could look in her face and tell she was dumbfounded. She was like, "What's going on?" and whatever. So he left, I think, a very inadequate, maybe no tip, and I didn't have cash on me at the time, so I drove to the ATM across gas station across the street, and then came back. And because I felt that bad, because really she had no idea why he went off, and he's a former restaurant owner.
Sure.
And if it's very hard as a server to serve a restaurateur or a former restaurant owner, because they know it all.
They do. And for servers like me and Senning, we hyper-analyze everything in that place. We'll reward you for good service, don't get me wrong, but we're also looking around to be like, oh, that person's not helping out with side work. That person's not running food.
Gotcha.
We're the worst.
Can you, as a server, did you engage in profiling? Were you able? Nope. No. You were not able to tell whether someone was not going to tip you.
Great question. No, because, and I am a firm believer in manifestation. I think if you stereotype, you go, oh, those black people, they're not going to tip. They might have tipped you, but because of your crappy attitude, they're not going to tip you.
Right.
I could be stiffed by 6 British tables in a row at Fridays. The 7th was going to get phenomenal service with the expectation that this is going to be one that's going to tip me. Would it burn my ass? Sure. All the time.
Or somebody coming in with flip-flops and shorts, and you think they don't have the money to tip well.
Couldn't tell anything by their outfits, because it might be a pro golfer who's just dressed down that day.
Right.
800-771-1025. And conversely, see people dressed really, really nicely. Although I will say one of the stereotypes was that this is when we had smoking sections. If you were waiting in the smoking section, you were going to get better tip, because they would drink usually and they would have a good time.
The smokers, man, we chill, baby. Yeah, you know.
Plus, you're going to die, so you might as well spend all your money while you're here. Hello, who are you?
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
Don't laugh at that.
What's up, Cheryl? How you doing today?
I'm good. I worked at the OG.
Oh, yeah. Can I ask you a question? Is the birthday song, there's no way it is, because I worked there in 86 and 87. There's no way.
88, 89.
You worked there since 88, 89?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, at Ocala.
Oh, my God. So then, do you remember the birthday song from back then?
No, probably not.
I do. Hey, let me see how much I remember. You'd be like,
Jog my memory.
It was the worst. You'd be like, all right, guys, we got a birthday. And you'd have to try singers, and then everybody's running their own damn food. And then a manager would be like, I need singers out here on the West Wing. So then the singers would come out. You all go to the table. They start clapping. Go, from the pizza we make to lasagna we bake. We're wishing you a happy birthday. We're like family and friends at the Olive Garden. We're wishing you a happy birthday. And there was some long, that's all I remember.
You jog memory for sure.
Hell yeah. Hospitaliano.
Yeah. So anyway, one day I was there and there were 4 guys in nice business suits. I'm waiting on them really nice. Everything was great. I go walking up to get sort of near the table to get the tip. And then one of the guys goes, excuse me, to his friends and then runs back and steals the tip off the table.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. So I couldn't, yeah. Well, but I don't think he knew I was like right around the corner. So. Yeah, I don't think he saw me. So I followed them out, which you're not supposed to do. Very, very bad.
Hell yeah.
And I busted him in front of all his friends.
Oh.
Said, hey, was there something wrong with my service? And I did the same thing very nicely.
Yep.
And they were all like, no. And I said, well, I'm really talking to him. And they were like, what? And I said, because he ran back and took it off the table. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Oh, damn.
So,
did they ask for a manager?
I kind of cold busted them. No, they did not, and I didn't lose my job. And the guys felt horrible and gave me like $20. So
oh, good, good. I'm glad that went a happy ending for you.
Worked out well.
Well, thank you very much. Great call. Appreciate that. 800-771-1025. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
This is JR.
What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on getting revenge on
well, sure.
somebody that didn't leave me up.
Okay.
So I worked at a pizza place, and a guy stiffed me, and then he had the audacity 2 weeks later to come back and at his table. So I decided to give him a little.
Nope. None of those. Look, messing with someone's food, no bueno.
No.
You have lowered yourself way below that person who didn't tip you. Like, if that's in your heart, that person could tell that that's in your heart, and that's probably why he didn't tip you in the first place. You just proved that you're scum if you mess with this food.
Yeah, I didn't realize this had turned into a revenge on bad tippers segment. A, and B, yeah, come on. You cannot mess with people's food.
No way. Although, true confession time, and this goes back to my Olive Garden days. This is messing with someone's food, but not in like a putting a boogie in there.
You were rogue back then, man.
You don't want to know me back then, Mo. So people would come in for the soup, salad, and breadsticks. That's what they did.
Olive Garden,
of course. This is like '80s Olive Garden when like it was a thing, like Mecca for poor people. They're, oh my God, $3.99, all I can eat.
The '80s heydays of OG and cocaine.
Oh, exactly. And so I was at the Olive Garden Fashion Square Mall near downtown Orlando. There's area outside where they're called Bithlo. It makes Pasco and Moon Lake and Spring Hill and Newport Richey look like Cheval. Okay, I mean they're like Bithlo is like Bithlo. Yeah. And you'd get the Bithlonians coming to the Olive Garden on the weekend to get their soup, salad, and breadsticks on. So they would, refill after refill after refill. I'd give you 2 refills on soup. You get 1 pasta fagioli, you get 1 minestrone, and then if you ordered a third, you're getting minestrone or pasta fagioli with as much Tabasco as I could get away with putting in your soup.
What do you care how many refills of soup that I get?
Because I had to go to the back and ladle a new goddamn soup every time. And look.
That's a job.
I'll do that for you twice. Okay?
Wow.
Twice. And then the third time, you're getting hot and spicy pasta fagioli. Hello there. Who are you? I'll take some of that pasta fagioli, please. What kind of pasta is that fagioli? I want that in my mouth today. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, Drew, I am so sorry. My name is Mike. I'm actually an ex-general manager for TGI Fridays. And
which TGI Fridays?
A bunch of them. Lauderdale, Pembroke Pines, Richmond, Virginia, Buffalo, New York.
What era of Fridays are we talking here?
Right when you told your story, I thought you really messed me up.
Oh.
I was doing a new restaurant opening, and one of my trainers was coming from Orlando, and he did the same thing you did. So he couldn't come down and completely messed up a new restaurant opening I was doing. I thought it was you for all these years.
I mean, I'm not saying it was. I never did a store opening, but I was up for a couple. So who knows? It might be our store on International Drive. was a very highly regarded store. Corey Balzer, our GM, was a god.
Yep, Corey was sending this guy to me.
Shut up!
I really don't believe it was you. Yeah.
Corey Balzer.
And
still my very good friend. Corey and Jeff are my boys. I've known them since friggin' 1989. Jesus.
Yeah, Corey was just incredible general manager, as you know.
The best.
His reputation still is great in the area. But yeah, Drew, just getting back onto the conversation that you were having, a lot of my employees did get stiffed, and I was very active with my team, as well as I'd be out on the floor. So I kind of already knew what was happening.
Yep.
But they knew if they get stiffed, to come and get me. And then I would go talk to the table, make sure everything was okay. If everything's okay, I tipped them. I tipped my servers. I didn't make a big deal about it. Either way, if I already spoken to them because I was doing my table touch, I tipped them. But, it all evens out in the end because that guy, they get 10%, somebody else gets 25%. But my team knew that I would take care of them, so I never got.
That is how you retain great dub-dubs, as we called it back in the day, waiter, waitress, dub-dub. That is how you do it, man. Great call. Dude. I didn't even realize that. Like, as a manager, you can just go, listen, if you're ever tempted to confront a table about a tip, come find me. I'll talk to the table, and I'll make sure you get tipped. Well, you keep your job. The guest is as happy as they're going to be. Stingy mother effers. Mm-hmm. Hello there. Who are you?
Hi, this is Mike Drew. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. 2 mics in a row.
Thought we were going to have a mic on the line, but I don't hear him. Mike?
I'm here.
Hey,
yeah, I'm here, Drew. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Got you loud and clear.
Sorry about all that. Former GM, former restaurant owner.
Hell yeah.
I've done a lot. If you would have put hot sauce in somebody's soup, you'd been out of a job. I have fired servers for walking out the door and confronting people at their cars, and this is why. I have been tempted to, on your next cash table, let me know. I'll take off one of their items. You can keep the cash. I've done that a time or two. Then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, I'm discounting a lot of cash tables. So my policy was this. If you get stiffed, suck it up. It's part of the deal. For every great service, great table that you've had provided, they didn't wait for beverages, everything like that, and you got a 10% tip, there was a table that you forgot their entrees, you forgot to ring in their appetizers. They left you 25% anyway.
You know what? I didn't like his attitude, but I like what he said at the other because he's exactly right. Because sometimes you would totally screw up a table, and you would actually feel guilty about the tip. Right. But you don't remember those moments. You just remember the moments they did an adequate job and they didn't tip you. All right, hang on. We'll get to more of your calls. We still have the Universal tickets to give away, 2 parks, 1 passport, and there's a very surprising statistic keeping it in the hospitality realm. A new era of restaurant workers, when you hear what they are earning, you might go put on an apron and wait some tables.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Neutral are sending you to see one of the biggest bands of this or any generation. Oasis. Live in California. Oasis. Head to theboneonline.com now for the locations of QR code posters near you. Scan the QR code on the poster, and you can score a flyaway to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in California, including airfare and tickets. And that's not all. You also get a pair of front row tickets to see Cage the Elephant at the Baycare Sound Clearwater on September 17th. Don't wait. Visit theboneonline.com now to find the location nearest you to register. From 102.5 The Bone and Neutral. Keep it tasty. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough Avenue westbound and 56th Street northbound still delaying you due to an earlier accident. Clearing soon. Bruce B. Downs northbound at Fletcher Avenue has a crash itself. Traffic is stop and go almost to USF Pine Drive. Eastbound Dr. King, a wreck at Falkenberg. Sizable backups on your main routes throughout Hillsborough. Clearing stages, thankfully, for your crashes in Pinellas, 275 north around 54th, and southbound 275 south of Gandy. This is Eric in the Farah Traffic Center.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah and Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader in preparing thousands of people to advance their career as a licensed contractor. Join Camtech's free info seminar tonight, 7 p.m. Embassy Suites, USF, 3705 Spectrum Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. CamTechSchool.com.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Hey guys, it's a cat named Mo, and for the past 10 years, I've been talking about the Centers for Men's Health, better known as C4MH.com, which has been the leader in low T care for the past 15 years. C4MH.com leads because it's a local medical practice, not one of those slick national franchise T clinics that pop up overnight. C4MH leads because it has no financial contracts, no upfront treatment payments, and no added cost treatments. C4MH leads because we fully disclose, and I say we because, again, I've been with them for 10 years, the affordable pricing. There are no hidden surprise costs. The slick pop-up clinic's pricing is nowhere to be found, and then come the contracts and high-pressure upselling. C4MH leads because 18 West Coast Florida locations only treat you with pharmaceutical testosterone and never the cut rate compounded stuff the other clinics use. So when you want affordable, safe, convenient, low T care, go to C4MH.com.
Where exactly do you think you're going? You're abandoning me, your beloved, exquisitely plush couch. Look, these feet are handcrafted mahogany. Put their Heinekens back. Do you really want to go to that concert? Wouldn't it be infinitely better to stay here with me? Look, I have a perfect imprint of your posterior. Please, don't go!
Don't listen to your couch. Head to a concert with some friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
For WeatherTight windows and doors done right, call WeatherTight Windows for WeatherTight Mike. For WeatherTight windows, hurricane strong, go to WeatherTightWindows.com.
Call WeatherTight today at 813-908-0131.
Strybog Day is Saturday, July 12th at Shark Coast Tactical. The crew from Strybog Firearms will be at the shop with reps on hand to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. Strybog gets rated consistently as one of the best values and incredibly reliable firearms on the market time and time again. And while you're there, you can check out all the Grand Power Strybog lines at the shop. Mark your calendar and get to Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, July 12th. There'll be tons of prizes, killer giveaways, and special offers with Strybog reps on site. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. Shark Coast is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony, and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. This summer, they're bringing the heat down with up to $1,500 off any full AC system purchase and install. We're talking high efficiency, expert installed cooling for your home. Prepare for the heat wave today. You can give them a call at 813-445-8209. They handle plumbing, electric, HVAC, even pool repair. Always online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED through a 100% online process. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to Hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
I heard this on my way home last night, and it just made me think about what a great song it is and how this band got left behind in the late 80s, early 90s. And it's a damn shame because they are, you know, everybody remembers Blur, Oasis, New Order, Cure, Depeche Mode. And don't get me wrong, those are great bands, but let us not overlook one of the greatest shoegaze Britpop anthems of the time, the Stone Roses.
Please let me, Drew. They want to be adored.
That's all they want, Mo.
People do forget the Stone Roses.
Me too. And when they came on last night, I'm like, man, people forgot about Dre. They also forgot about the Stone Roses.
In addition to parallel, I would say Jesus and Mary Chain.
Phenomenal band. I used them to start the show today with Head On.
Yeah, you did. Maybe that's why they're in my head.
Could be. Haven't heard them in hours.
Did the Silver Sun pickups kind of crib from them?
I think the Silver Sun pickups are influenced by them, by Smashing Pumpkins.
Right, yeah.
God, what a jam. Hundred 771-1025. Oh, dude, and the part where like the music all comes together. I'll fast forward to it.
Great.
Hit me right where I need to be hit on this Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, a week from this weekend, some say next weekend, Sky Beach, the place to be. Friday night, welcome party, hosted by John Senning. Saturday, you got poolside karaoke with me. Comedy with only Johnny B.
Or is it?
Pitbull Toddler will play as well. Matt and Zach. And then Sunday, the big hangover brunch. This is going to be a great weekend. If you're even a casual fan of this radio station, come on out. I think it's going to be an S show in the best way possible. I think there are going to be so many damn people there.
I told you I just watched that Netflix documentary on the poop cruise. I think that's where we're headed.
It's going to be the Poop Land Cruise. And you know what an upside down pineapple on the door means. All right, we'll take your call about servers confronting stiffing tables. But there is a great article that I pulled today about a new era of restaurant workers may earn six-figure salaries and benefits that no other industry can provide. If you have never waited tables, it is a blast. If you're a younger person, 20s or so, and you've never done it, it is a great way not just to make money and to walk out with cash in pocket, but like the social element of it. You have built-in friends. You have people who you're going to, I don't want to say you're going to war because that trivializes every person who's been in the armed services, but you've got one goal, and that is guest satisfaction. When you're done with it, you want to unwind with those people. Yeah. You have a parking lot party. It is phenomenal. In the era
shift drinks.
Oh, dude, shift drinks and slap ass and grab ass all day long. Consensual. But it was all consensual. There was no such thing as no back in the day. There was also no such thing as sexual harassment. Hello, who are you?
Hey, Drew, my name is Josh. I just want to thank you for bringing up this subject. I've been waiting to tell this story to a group of people since 95.
Hell yeah.
And I hope the POS guy is listening, and see your next time girlfriend's listening as well.
Yeah.
So I used to work at Bennigan's, and
when you're hungry for
Bennigan's
fun, we can't get enough Bennigan's talk on this here show. I've been waiting for him to come back to the Tampa area forever. From the Turkey O'Toole to the Death by Chocolate to the legendary Monte Cristo with the powdered sugar and the raspberry compote. Man, Bennigan's was great.
Yeah, they had decent food, but so one time these people came in 8 minutes to close. They closed at midnight. It was already a slow night. The chairs were on the table and everything. And they come in and they order an appetizer, and I'm like, "Oh my God, they're going to be here forever." Then they ordered dinner and they're drinking. They were there. We closed at midnight. They left at 1:30. And
wow.
When the check was taken care of, everything was paid. He paid cash. When I went back to the table to pick up that little card book holder, 27 cents.
Dude, what did you do?
27. So I walked outside as they were walking to their car, and I was like, "Hey guys, I work for dollars, not change." And they turned around and looked at me, and I held the change out for them to take it, and they didn't take it. So I just dropped it on the ground and walked in. And then the next day, my boss, he calls me in the office, and he's like, "Hey, did you do this?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm going to have to suspend you." I go, "Don't worry, I'm quitting anyways."
Woo! It's like, and it's funny because having been there myself, you know that it's a wrong thing to do. You know it is pointless to confront them. It's going to do nothing for you, and you're going to lose your gig. But sometimes you've got to purge that from your system and lose the job over it, you know?
Absolutely. It was the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
That's a situation where, you have to say something. You just you have to. And I don't think, again, I'm going to have to suspend you or whatever. You have to have a manager, I believe, that has some sort of empathy for what you're going through. I think every server, if it's that benign an expression, should get one of, I'm going to give you this one. The next one I got to cut. I turn my back on you.
So you're right. if it's an independently owned restaurant.
Okay.
Like if I own the restaurant and a server comes to me and something like that happened, I'm going to give them a lot of leeway. Corporate restaurants, their biggest fear is that someone's going to call corporate and leave a blemish on that particular location.
Be a chain event.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was funny, too, because when I got fired, my general manager, who we talked about a second ago, Corey Balser, said, I'm going to write this up as a suspension. He goes, as far as everybody else knows, you're terminated, but I'm going to write it up as a 90-day suspension. If you can't find another gig in 90 days, I'll rehire you under probationary status. And I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, dude, thank you. Tried a couple of other jobs, didn't enjoy it. 3 months went by. I called Corey. I said, hey, man, I loved working for you. If you were serious, he's like, yeah. He goes, but one screw up and you're fired for good. I said, yeah, not a problem. I lasted 6 months. And 6 months after they rehire me, we're in shift meeting, which you do before every shift. It's opening. The restaurant had not opened yet. It's like 10:30. Restaurant opens at 11. They've got all servers sitting in the restaurant, and they're going over the contests. Like they would have these contests where you'd have to suggest an upsell to a table, and then like you'd get shopped by a mystery shopper, and if you did everything right, then you're eligible to win this contest or whatever. And this stupid MIT, this Hilljack ass clown manager in training is going over the stuff. Rhett, it was his name. He's like, and there, you can clearly tell I didn't like him. Someone's in the lobby. A guest is there early, 10:45. The restaurant doesn't open for 15 more minutes. So being the commitment to customer service server that I was, I got up, opened the lobby door, said, folks, just want to let you know, we'll open up at 11. We'll be right with you. Oh, well, I have a cake for one of your managers, John Romanowitz. Can you put it back in your walk-in? Oh, yeah, no problem. Get the cake, go bring it to the walk-in, sit back down, and this manager in training, Rhett, goes, well, you just missed all the information about the contest. I'm like, okay, well, I think I got it. He goes, well, do you know all the information? I go, yeah, do you?
Oh, man.
He goes, well, I'm going to write you up for that. I said, well, just to let you know, if you write me up, they're going to fire me. He said, well, you should have thought about that before you opened your big mouth. I said, sir, I don't think about anything before I open my big mouth. And sure enough, I didn't, and I got fired again.
Wow.
Hello there. Who are you? Son of a bitch.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
It's Amy.
How you doing, Amy?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm good. How you doing, sweetie?
Good. Thank you. So
my story is I don't go out.
That's a good story.
Fascinating. So if I'm going out to dinner, I'm paying for the experience. I want an experience. I want a really good meal. I want really great service.
Yep.
I'm all in.
Of course.
So if you treat me exceptionally well, I do not mind leaving you $40, $50, $100 tip.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm already out.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Your phone is kind of cutting out. Yeah, there's certain servers who I know if I go to, I'm going to tip the living hell out of them because they're freaking great servers. My man Mario over at Roost Chris. My girl Erin over at OCC Roadhouse where TL Jenkins does a residency. Like, they are on point, and I know they're always going to get a great tip from me, and it's awesome. It's awesome for everybody. You get good service. You get to help somebody out.
Yeah.
Hello, who are you?
Hey, Dan from Tampa.
What's up, Tampa Dan?
Hey. You were talking about Bennigan's, right?
They're hungry for fun. Well, I never worked there, no, but we sure did spend a lot of social time there. I worked at Fridays, but we would always drink at Chili's or Bennigan's between shifts.
Okay, so you're all Fowler over here in Tampa?
Well, I grew up in Orlando. Those are the ones I worked at, but I do remember the Bennigan's on Fowler, and there was one right by the stadium too, I believe.
Right.
in Carrollwood,
too. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know what they did to Tampa? Do you know what Bennigan's did?
What did Bennigan's do?
Well, just so happens that I quit my job at Longhorn right next to Bennigan's at the mall, and they hired me as a kitchen manager to jump over. And I was like, man, I'm line cook there, jump kitchen manager.
Sure.
I work, and you know how they hold your first pay, like the first week back when you get your first check, so you don't get your check for like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I'm working for 3 weeks. Then my check is Thursday. So they say, they scheduled me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't wait for that first check. I hadn't had a job in a while. It's going to be my down payment to move into my apartment.
Sure.
I go driving into work that day. Payday. Hell yeah. Chains on the door. They locked it up. They didn't tell a single person on payday. The management knew and completely closed down every Bennigan's except for the independent ones and screwed us all out of checks and jobs, and everybody was shattered. And they did it as a complete secret. And can you imagine, dude? Come on, you were a server. It sounds like you're a restaurant guy.
I am.
Like coming up to the doors, and the doors are chained on your shift. Like what?
I would freak the hell out.
That was my first and only check. Nothing.
Oh yeah, I just Googled what did Bennigan's do to Tampa, and that came up that they filed for Chapter 7 in 2008, and that led to the closure of most company-owned restaurants across the U.S. They just shuttered their doors. There was one on 4th Street in Gandy. The Sweet Tomatoes building is still up on 19. Still with the Sweet Tomatoes logo, and it says property for lease or property for sale. Please, someone buy that and restore Sweet Tomatoes to its soup plantation goodness. We need that place. We need for them to be right back. I don't want to see them next time. Hello, who are you?
I agree on the soup plantation.
Hell yeah.
What's it called?
Sweet Tomatoes.
Sweet Tomatoes, yes, I agree 100%. Olive Garden are from 1991, 92 in Fort Myers.
My man.
Florida. And then again, I tried it in 95 in Winter Park, or up by Orlando.
That was the second ever Olive Garden, but they are store number 3 because for some bizarre reason they gave the Fashion Square Mall location where I worked the designation of number 2, even though that Winter Park location on Park Avenue was officially the second Olive Garden. True story.
Deep dive.
Indeed.
Yeah, so when I first started, it was great. I was 16, and I started off as a pasta maker. You remember they made pasta?
Of course, right out front in the lobby. People would walk in, and there's a dude in a white chef's outfit making pasta right there. It's like, look, I'm making linguine.
That was me.
Hell yeah.
that was me in Fort Myers. And for an introvert, that's a horrible job.
Oh, my God, yeah. People walking up to you like, what's that right there? Is that ziti? No, that's mostaccioli. Please don't talk to me. I'm an introvert.
Oh, you beat me to the punch on the pasta fagioli as well. That was a big thing. That and the merlot. Merlot. But yeah, they let me start bussing there after a little while, and I was cleaning up bussing.
Yeah.
You would have a room, you'd have like maybe 5 servers, and if you got really good, you could take 2 rooms, you get 10 servers.
Oh yeah.
And in 91, Olive Garden was like the restaurant in Fort Myers.
Sure.
I mean, you're talking hour plus waits and all that good stuff. And I would clean up. I bought my first car, working at that job.
Oh yeah.
And it was cool. That Orlando Winter Park was a lot different because they let me serve, but they were only giving me the lunch shifts, and that was a stiff crowd, man.
Dude,
I don't know that I was getting stiffed, but I was getting the change. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, when they would come in there for the all-you-can-eat soup salad and breadsticks, and it was $4.23, they'd leave a $5 bill on the table, even though you're running your ass off to refill 8 times, give them more pasta fagioli. And, dude, you and I were in the trenches.
Those were moneyed people up there, too,
That's old money.
All right, guys. Good talking to y'all.
Thanks, bro. Young money. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Devin.
Hello, Devin.
Hey.
So I'm in hospitality, have been for a while.
Yes, ma'am. What do you do?
I'm a bartender and a server. I'm currently a bar lead in Ybor City. I've been in Ybor for a few years now.
Very cool. Where? Do you mind if I ask where?
Right now, I'm at Barter House.
Barter House. I've not been. Is that where you go in and you get a bowl of soup and instead of paying, you give them a belt or something? Like you offer something of value?
No.
Oh.
It's back. It's not right on 7th. It's a block back on 8th and 15th. And then we're also about to open the Raw Bar. I think you were talking about it. You mentioned the Raw Bar on 7th.
Yep.
That's the same company. We're going to open that soon in a couple weeks. But
cool.
So as far as calling people out for not tipping, I think it depends on time and place. I would never do that at Barter House because it's a little higher end. But for the last 3 years before that, I was right on 7th, right in the thick of it.
Ugh.
And at 10 o'clock on a Friday or Saturday night, that 7th Avenue crowd, you better believe I'm calling their asses out. Again, again, time and place. But here's the thing. Here's the problem we have now.
Yeah.
10, 20 years ago, I wouldn't have thought twice. But now we're at the mercy of Google.
True.
Now we know that people are going to go right on Google and write a negative review, and that's what makes you think twice. I encountered people who were unhappy with one thing or another, and I offer to make it right, and they look me straight in the face and say, nope, I'm just going to post that it sucks.
Yeah, and we're in the era now where like everyone's a food critic on Yelp, and like you can have a phenomenal experience, but if one thing goes, if you were expecting one thing about an entree and you don't get it, then all of a sudden it's the worst thing in the world, and you got one star, and I hate that crap.
And make no mistake, some people go into a restaurant wanting to write a bad review.
Oh, dude, they go in with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah,
just wait. Yeah. All right, we're going to come back. We got lots to get to on today's program. Still have the Universal Orlando passes to give away. 800-771-1025. The marriage of Matthew Stafford and his wife is very interesting to me. It involves a very hefty prenup that made me wonder about prenups, and we'll talk about them next on whether they are good for a marriage or bad.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. This is where you earn your money. The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Congratulations, winner. You'd won $1,000.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. This is Nick from Wesley Chapel. I just won $1,000 from Mike Calta's Summer Vacay Payday.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Keep listening to The Bone for your chance to win. Old hard cash. 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still congestion northbound 56th Street. That earlier crash that should be in the clearing stages at Hillsborough Avenue. Westbound traffic there is backed up too on Hillsborough. Bruceby Downs northbound at Fletcher still has that crash. Eastbound Dr. King congested at 301. 301 South also backed up. 301 around Sun City Center has increased congestion due to a wreck northbound and southbound at Bishop Road. Larger delay than usual. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound at McIntosh. Earlier incident. Causeway Boulevard eastbound at 301, 75 south at Progress Boulevard, both backed up. 41 south at Riverview Drive, also delayed. This is Eric in the Farah Traffic Center.
After you've been injured at no fault of your own, you shouldn't be stuck footing the medical bills or dealing with lost wages. Farah and Farah's accident attorneys are here to make it easy. Contact Farah and Farah, 1-800-500-5555, farahandfarah.com. Make it a Farah fight, Tampa.
Mecum Auctions returns to Kissimmee July 9th through 12th with 1,500 vehicles up for auction, including muscle cars, classics, Corvettes, trucks, exotics, hot rods, customs, and more. Join us for the fun, fast-paced, high-energy Mecum experience. For avid collectors, first-time buyers, and enthusiasts of all ages, there's something for everyone. Become a bidder and get ready to bring home your dream car. Registration and tickets are available at Mecum.com. That's Mecum.com.
Take your taco night to the next level. John Senning here for Wild Fork. I love cooking tacos more than anything on planet Earth. And with Wild Fork, I have taken it to a whole new stratosphere. Whether it is the chimichurri skirt steak, you grill it for a little bit on each side, slice it against the grain, crowd pleaser every time. Marinated chicken thighs. This past weekend, for the first time, I had the pork fillets with the fajita marinade. You've got to stock up. You can order online and have it delivered right to your front door. Get in store and pick it up, or just go on a shopping spree. St. Pete, South Tampa, and West Chase, and always online at wildforkfoods.com.
Dinner's ready. All right, is everyone here? Where's Michael? Food's getting cold.
Every day, 9 people on our Florida roadways won't make it home. Don't let it be you or someone you love.
Michael, is that you? Officer?
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. I have some very sad news to share.
Michael never made it home. Buckle up. Every trip, every time. Let's get everyone home safely. A message from Florida Department of Transportation, Target Zero. For more information, visit targetzerofl.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Shop Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. 100, all during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is own country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Have you been to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino? New members of Unity by Hard Rock receive 50% off at the Fresh Harvest Buffet, plus receive a limited edition t-shirt and up to $200 on them. And at the Hard Rock, they match your tier. Show your premier tier card from select competitor casinos for an opportunity to match your tier with the equivalent Unity by Hard Rock tier. And there's always something happening. Wrangler giveaway, Harley Davidson drawing, and a $20,000 blackjack tournament on the July 30th. Stop by and win at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash, an entire weekend of everything Bone. July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Petersburg. The Mike Calta Show, JP, Senning Show, and Drew Garabo Live will be there all weekend to hang out with our Bone fam. For all the fun and details, head to theboneonline.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Climate Design Home Services. They really know their stuff. Climate Design has installed Trane heating and cooling systems for over 50 years. So put their experience to work for you. Visit climatedesign.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Typical summertime weather on tap next couple of days. Any random storms ending tonight. We'll see lows near 80. Then on Thursday, partly cloudy, some late-day storms, slow-moving storms, heavy rain a possibility, and we'll see highs in the low 90s. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
O-E-O-E-O. Oh, yeah. Maurice, this album, the third by Morris Day and the Time, was released today in 1984. What is the name of this album by Morris Day and the Time?
Drew, that would be one Ice Cream Castles.
In the Summertime, my man. First track, Ice Cream Castle. This, chili sauce.
Oh, yeah, chili sauce.
My drawers.
Yeah, well.
If the kid can't make you come.
Good Lord. I forgot how nasty this album was.
And the bird. Oh, I didn't.
The bird was a big one,
oh,
too.
My God. They,
Walk, walk.
Fellas, what's the word? When you want to get some, what do? Do the bird.
This was a huge record.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Jesse and Jerome were the best. When Morris would, have Jerome hold up the mirror while he's on stage so he can check his look. Give him that little high, like instead of a high five, he gave him a high two. He's like, did the little synchronized dancing up there.
Do you know how that came about? Let me drop a little bit of time facts on you.
Please.
They were during rehearsals, and Jerome was just kind of standing. He wasn't like a fully integrated member, but he was
Like
Morris
a
Day's
valet.
boys. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was just kind of there. And Morris Day said, I want to check myself in the mirror, and something like that in one of the songs. And Jerome ran off stage, got a mirror, and held it up. And Morris said, "That's it." He said, "That is it. That's in the show." And
Down the roll for you.
And that was the birth of Jerome.
I'll be damned. Jesse. Nah, Jerome. Yes.
You like my crib, baby? Come a little closer.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. He's Maurice and I'm Drew. Who are you?
This is Tony. How am I supposed to follow that?
I don't know, Tony. That's on you, dog.
Well, you forgot about the other birthday song from Olive Garden. I have to sing it to my friend every year. Do you remember the Buena Festa song?
Well, I didn't forget it because that was our Olive Garden birthday song that I sang. We didn't have another Olive Garden birthday song.
Oh, well, I thought, what did you sing earlier?
That's the Olive Garden birthday song that I know.
Oh, so you don't know the Buena Festa song?
No, dude, I don't. What I'm explaining to you is I sang you the only Olive Garden birthday song I know. I didn't forget anything. In order to forget something, you had to once know it. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
It's stupid.
So good.
Hey, I was trying to win the tickets that you guys had on the radio earlier. I forgot what they were.
Wow.
I know.
I don't think you do.
Man, this is great. I love, first of all, my favorite thing in the world is when people will offer nothing to the show except, like, I want those free tickets that you have.
No, I'm a huge fan.
Even better than that is calling up to ask for the tickets that you don't even know what the tickets are.
I know.
That is a level of ostentatious that I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate. Like, hey, give me free stuff. I don't know what the free stuff is, but I want it. Gimme.
Drew, I heard you got some tickets. Let me hold them.
Let me hold them tickets for a second. I don't know what they're to. So like,
I'm sorry.
No, please don't apologize. You're doing me a huge favor here.
Okay, so can I say something? I'm a truck driver and my radio cut out because I was passing over the Skyway, and I called because I heard something about you guys giving away something free, and I always want to go and meet you. I'm going to the Beach Bash.
All right, sounds like we'll meet you there.
Yes.
Are you staying out there?
Yes, I live in Clearwater.
Oh, that's good. So what? So you're staying at Skyview, or you're staying in Clearwater?
Oh, no, I live in Clearwater, but I am definitely showing up for the free event to meet all of you guys and Mike Kelta.
Free event.
And
Yeah,
Monica.
emphasis on free.
Free event. Yes. So see, show me.
Oh, yeah.
Free event.
See, damper. Yep.
So just help me get to know you a little bit and your ilk, if you will, the likes of you. So you want something free, but you don't know what that is. You just want something free. It doesn't like. How do you know it's something you want, or do you just want something free? Help me help you.
No, okay. I told you I was a truck driver and I was going over the Skyway and my radio cut out. And I heard you guys advertising free tickets or something. And as soon as it cut out, I was like, dang, I might want to go. And I just wanted to see what it was about.
So what I just said, like you don't know what it is you're asking for free. But you just know that there is something being offered for free, and you would like it.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with
I
you,
like
Drew.
the honesty.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah, same.
I like the hustle.
Who's that?
Tell Mo that you're the one that called about the predicament.
Oh, yeah, I'm the predicament girl.
Well, let me say, you did provide quite a bit of free entertainment for us with the mangling
that one.
of predicament. predicament.
Yeah, he hit the boat.
Shut up. Tell him to shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got The Offspring at the Amp on Saturday, July 12th, this Saturday.
Ooh, I love The Offspring.
What's your favorite song by them?
Oh, blindsided me again.
Wait, do you love the band? How are you blindsided by asking to name one song by a band you love?
Blindsiding would be showing up at your house and saying, hey, random door knock here. What's your favorite Offspring song? It's the opposite of blindsiding you. If you say, I love The Offspring, and I say, name one song by The Offspring.
I know. I'm super 90s baby, and I love The Offspring. Okay, let me see. Let me think real quick. Let me think. Tickets, Tampa.
Why? See, obviously, you know what she's doing.
I can't think of it.
But you love them. You're a 90s baby. You were going over the Skyway and your truck radio cut out. Name one song by The Offspring. You love them. You can name one song by them.
I can't.
Well, all right. What about the one that starts with Pretty Fly?
Okay.
No, forget it. She's not a fan.
The kids aren't right. How about that? Self-esteem. Pretty Fly for a wild guy. For a white
no, you had it right the first time. Wild guy.
Yeah, great. We gave you enough time to where you could look up the songs from The Offspring. These aren't coming from your memory. These
You're
are
a
coming from the
fraudster.
internet. You're a huckster. You're a snake oil salesman.
Yeah.
Charlatan.
Yeah. I bet she doesn't even drive a truck, Drew.
I bet she doesn't even drive, Bo. Bitch ain't even got legs.
Right?
All right. So I've got The Offspring, which clearly you've never heard of them before, and you don't know.
You're going to go far, kid. You're going to go far. Why don't you get a job? How about that?
Counting Crows at the Bay Care Sound on July 20th. Do you love the Counting Crows as well?
I do.
Name a song by them.
I can't.
Fraudster.
I can't. Hang up on me. Hang up on me. I swear. Hang up on me.
I think she's even disgusted with herself.
I think she is, but that'd be letting her off the hook. So
yeah,
you
hang up on me.
love the Counting Crows. You just don't know any of their songs, even their biggest song.
Don't. What, Mr. Jones? I don't know.
How about Fell in Love with the Girl at the Rock Show?
Around Here. I know that one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Somebody's cheating.
Yeah, sing one verse. Sing the chorus.
By the way, I know Rock Show is Blink.
I don't know it. I just thought, you're making me.
I'll tell you what. You sing Mr. Jones with 30% accuracy, and we'll give you some Counting Crows tickets. Come on.
Okay. Here we go.
Go ahead.
There's songs in me. Something like that.
Whenever you're ready.
Yellow Hills Girl. Coming off the top of my head. Black hair.
Come on.
I can't.
Come on, sing.
I can't. I can't carry a tune in the pocket. I'm sorry, you got me beat.
Yeah.
I was almost there.
Driving over the Skyway. Dumb bitch in a semi-truck and the radio cut out before she found out. Tickets were given away today. So this dumb bitch somehow figured out how to dial 10 digits in a row.
I know.
And we all want something for free. But you ain't getting nothing for free. I should have hung up on you when you first called in. You know what? If you had just been able to tell me that I was giving away tickets to Universal Orlando, 2 park passes, I would have given them to you. Yeah.
That's what it was.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do for you? Hold on one second. Hey, it's a Bone. Who's this? Hello?
Oh, no.
Hello.
Hi, would you like the Universal Orlando 2 park passes that this lady wants? I'll give them to you for free for absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Man, I would love them. I would love the Universal tickets.
Absolutely. All yours, my man. I just wanted to cuck this lady and make her listen to me giving them away to an actual decent human being.
Tell that, see you next Tuesday to call another time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See you next Tuesday. Love the phrase.
All right. All right. Well, young lady, I'm going to hang up on you now, and I'm going to give the Universal tickets to this guy because he's not you. I just want you to know he is getting these tickets for the sole reason that he is not you. All you had to do to qualify for these tickets is not be you, not be a panhandler who doesn't even know for what he or she is panhandling.
Fraudster.
A fraudster.
Man, I love you guys.
A scam artist.
Yeah. Charlatan.
Exactly. So goodbye. Goodbye, Huckster. Goodbye. Hang on one second, my guy. You got what were you calling for?
Oh, you're awesome.
Thank you.
I was calling for Universal tickets.
Wow, nice. That's nice.
Oh well. Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't, but okay. Hang on one second. Sorry, it almost was you. Who are you?
I'm LH.
Ooh, dodge that bullet.
Looks like I chose wisely. What do you got coming up in the Mo Better, Mo?
Well. Where the emails at, Groveland? You can finally drive all over Trump's face and still not trans.
On the Mo Better News next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash. An entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to attorney Patrick Smith, The Brisket Shop, Wild Fork, and National Aviation Academy. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still congestion northbound 56th Street. That earlier crash that should be in the clearing stages at Hillsborough Avenue. Westbound traffic there is backed up too on Hillsborough. Bruce B. Downs northbound at Fletcher still has that crash. Eastbound Dr. King congested at 301. 301 South also backed up. 301 around Sun City Center has increased congestion due to a wreck northbound and southbound at Bishop Road. Larger delay than usual. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound at McIntosh. Earlier incident. Causeway Boulevard eastbound at 301. 75 South at Progress Boulevard both backed up. 41 South at Riverview Drive also delayed. This is Eric in the Farah Traffic Center.
You know, it's interesting. Car insurance commercials tend to focus on the simple fixes. A busted windshield, a banged up bumper. What about the human damages like pain and suffering? Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys won't let big insurance forget about your pain. For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Tampa.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader in preparing thousands of people to advance their career as a licensed contractor. Join Camtech's free info seminar tonight, 7 p.m. Embassy Suites, USF, 3705 Spectrum Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
If you've got time off work this holiday season and your kids are out of school, you might find yourself pulling out your hair. Don't do that. Go to Pin Chasers, where it's always guaranteed fun, rain or shine. Pinchasers.net for all 4 area locations. You can even download the Pin Chasers app for nightly specials. Wednesday, 102.5 The Bone Night at all the Pin Chasers location. They're on Armenia. They're off Hillsborough by the Veterans, and they're even in Pasco and now in Brandon. Pinchasers.net.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
One of the things with running is I want to enjoy the run, but I never made it very far because the arches in my feet just killed me. So when I got to the end of my rope and I said I have to do something to get rid of the pain, and a couple people recommended the Good Feet store to me, I loved how I could go in and get a free personalized arch support fitting. They put that time, that work, that effort into helping you find the right arch supports. And you can walk around this store with these in your shoes and try them out before you purchase them. So after I got my arch supports, the arches on my feet stopped hurting and the pain instantly, literally instantly went away. So if you have pain, go. Find a good feet store and go. There is an answer. Find the simple solution that will get rid of your pain. I'm Rondi, and that's my Good Feet story.
See how Good Feet arch supports work for you before you buy with a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Summer is here, so if you're thinking about selling your home, now is definitely the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP. Make the most of your summer by selling your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, or the costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move on to the next chapter of your life when you're ready on your timeline. Bone listener Lori said, quote, Mark Spain Real Estate was great. They had our house sold within 3 days and kept us informed of everything that was happening. Mark Spain Real Estate was wonderful to work with, and I would recommend them to anyone looking to sell, end quote. With over 13,000 5-star reviews, you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Stern from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio. It's heating up, and I'm not just talking about the weather. I'm talking about Rivard Buick GMC's quest to be the #1 GMC dealer in the country. With the help of customers from Tampa Bay and all over the state trusting Rivard for the purchase of their new vehicle, they're closer than ever to that #1 spot. To ensure Rivard Buick GMC gets that #1 spot, they have over 1,000 vehicles in stock and the biggest discounts they've ever had, like up to $14,000 off MSRP on new Sierras. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com today and take advantage of their hunt to be #1. GMC, we are professional grade.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are 2 very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on, and when your AC is on, your money is gone. Power companies love it, but Solar Bear says enough is enough. Stop renting your power from the power companies. Go solar now and own your power and get your first 12 months completely free. That's 0 power payments for an entire year. Solar Bear is Florida's local solar expert, not some national chain. With over a decade of experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the name you can trust. Call Solar Bear today or visit solarbear.com and start saving before your next bill shows up.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash. I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
By the way, Maurice, the gentleman we gave the tickets to, a Gold Star caller, has never called any radio show or station ever.
Nice, as they say.
Nice.
All right. Before we get into the news, one more time, All-American Gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey. You know them. They are Newport Richey's best gun range. Come out Saturday, July 26th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'll be noon to 2 for All-American Gunslingers partnering with Lightwing for the first ever indoor drone shoot. You will be shooting drones indoors, people, away from the hot sun. You can get your chance to shoot an actual drone. This is going to be a ticketed event. I'm trying to tell you that because what you'll want to do is go to aagunslingers.com and get a pair while they last. Pick up 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you need, however many people you want to bring, because there'll be prizes, giveaways, and raffles, and a grand prize for the winner who shoots down the drone in the fastest time. It's All-American Gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey. Your rights, your safety, your freedom, shooting down drones indoors, America.
That's going to be a sight to behold.
It is, and I'm going to be there beholding.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also going to be dropping about $1,300 on a Colt Viper revolver with a Western belt and the bullet holes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Speaking of stupid, Groveland suspends councilwoman amid allegations of racism. Judith Fike, if there was ever going to be a racist name, Fike would quantify, claims controversial posts were manipulated.
Not hacked, but manipulated.
Manipulated. And I'm looking at her face. Ain't nobody ever manipulated her. In her I'm just saying, Drew, that's during the council meeting, Vice Mayor Barbara Gaines accused Fike of writing racist content on social media, bringing out an example of one such post that apparently displayed an image of former President Ronald Reagan babysitting former President Barack Obama. You might ask, what's racist about that?
Say, Mo, what's racist about that?
Well, it wasn't Reagan and Obama. It was an ape and a baboon holding a monkey.
Oh.
Gaines also discussed other supposed posts, including ones where Fike allegedly targeted Obama with explicit language and claimed that he had received the Democratic nomination due to his race. He was black, and the Dems know idiots would vote for the first black and worst president ever, Gaines quoted. I find it interesting, sidebar here, that Obama got into so many white people's heads that 3 presidents later, you're still talking about Obama.
True.
And Obama got out clean, whether you like it or not.
He did.
Two-term, back-to-back two-term president, not a scandal to be seen. And he's done, and he's living his best life. And it's just amazing to me that people are so fixated on someone that basically, leave him alone. I have no vested interest in him. I don't know the man. Yeah, he did some things I liked.
Sure.
He did some things I was like, I don't know if he had to do that.
He's been out of office for a long time now.
He's been out of office for a long time. You got to let it go, people. It's like that guy that called you about the restaurant, a situation where it happened. He's like, man, I've been waiting since 1995.
Don't let it rent space in your brain like that.
I hope he's listening right now. I'm like, dude, it's like, what you like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And so now that Barbara has shown them those are indeed manipulated, Fike said, and so I would just let that rest, she said. They're not my words. Some are. There's some copies. But what Barbara just showed were absolutely not products of mine. Despite the protestations, the City Council voted to suspend Fike pending an investigation. She is now suing with the help of Anthony Sabatini, who said, I will be filing a lawsuit against the city of Groveland on behalf of my client for unlawfully removing her from a city council meeting. You have some info on a couple of other non-Obama related texts.
Yeah,
emails.
I think I see what she was trying to go for. She was talking about Pulse and the shooter, and she said that in his home country, he would have had to walk them up onto a roof and push them off, but instead he decided to shoot them. I don't know what she was trying to go for, but she went about it in the wrong way, and it kind of made it look like she was making light of the Pulse shooting.
What was she going for with the baboon and the Obama rally?
Racism.
Okay, just
she achieved her goal there.
Just making sure we're on the same page.
She was definitely going for racism there.
Would you like me to talk about this Kathy Castor story? You want to say?
Oh no, yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
please.
Kathy Castor, and I would love to believe that this is going to have some kind of effect, but knowing the state of politics in the world right now, I just don't think it will. But hey, good on her. Kathy Castor calls on Attorney General Pam Bondi to reinstate prosecutor on the Leo Gavani case. Gordon was the lead prosecutor on the case. Gavani, of course, has been federally charged for embezzling $100 million from the medical trust fund intended to provide medical care and other necessities for the rest of their lives. Instead, prosecutors said Gavani used that $100 million as his own personal piggy bank. In the letter dated July 8th, Castor wrote to Bondi, "I urge you to reconsider the recent dismissal of U.S. Attorney Michael Gordon from the Department of Justice. His removal, documented in your June 27th memo, comes at a pivotal, this is important, a pivotal moment in the federal prosecution of a St. Pete fraudster who stands accused of orchestrating one of the largest fraud schemes in Florida's recent history. The timing and circumstance of Mr. Gordon's termination raises serious concerns about political retribution, which we were told that was out of the scope of anything that was going to happen in this administration, and threatened to derail justice for victims who have already suffered for far too long, and that's really who it's about."
Yeah, this I'm out to Ms. Castor to appear on the show. And,
nice.
And, I really hope she does. I think it's great she's going after Bondi. Pam Bondi's on thin ice right now with the Epstein list and then this removal of the prosecutor.
Yeah, the Epstein. There was no list. Drew.
Oh, that's right. Removal of the non-existent.
I think I even saw somewhere where there was no island.
Oh.
So let's let her go. She's done.
There's definitely no photographs with Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump.
No.
Those don't exist either.
No, not at all. So, yeah, you're definitely right with Bondi. And I used to kind of like her.
Yeah, me too.
But now you're protecting pedophiles and you're against, disabled kids. What do you have that's appealing about you?
Blonde hair?
I think that's bleached.
Oh.
It's right out of the bottle.
You're saying the carpets don't match the Bondi drapes?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
All right.
There's a lot of stuff that seems fake about her now. Anyway, let's hope that we will find some resolution. Castor requested that Bondi stand up for the victims of the Gavani crimes, reinstate Mr. Gordon immediately, and allow the prosecution of Leo Gavani to proceed unimpeded. The victims deserve closure, and the public deserves a justice system free from intimidation and partisan retribution. I say to you, if they have to get another prosecutor on this case, I mean, that could really... it just could hamper some things.
Yeah.
And who knows what prosecutor they're going to put on. They may put on somebody. Was he a contributor? What was the connection? Didn't we talk about this?
Yep. Yeah, big time contributor to the Trump campaign, to most GOP, and especially to Pam Bondi.
Well, the man had $100 million just sitting around, Drew.
Gotta give it away.
Yeah, right. What are you gonna do? Not spend it? Speaking of Trump, Trump praises Florida after county approves renaming roadway after him. It's a wonderful honor. The Palm Beach County Board, you got to love this guy. The Palm Beach County Board of County Commissioners voted unanimously, Drew. That means nobody dissented. Tuesday, can you imagine being the lone dissent and being in that room? Tuesday, to approve a resolution that would rename a 4-mile stretch of Southern Boulevard that runs from Palm Beach International Airport to the President's home at the Mar-a-Lago Resort. It has been brought to my attention that the great state of Florida, which I won big 3 times, and where I'm a proud resident, has renamed an important 4-mile stretch of road. It will now be known as President Donald J. Trump Boulevard, which is a mouthful. I don't know why he couldn't just call it Trump Boulevard.
Trump Street.
Yeah, Trump Street. Yeah.
21 Trump Street.
Thank you to Palm Beach County Governor Ron DeSantis and all of Florida's great state lawmakers on granting me this wonderful honor. Do you think DeSantis is kissing his ass so much after Trump humiliated him in a fashion heretofore unseen in politics, so that he maybe gets the rub to run after Donald?
I think,
which I don't see there's any chance in hell that happens.
I think DeSantis got so humbled by his poor showing on the national level that he's like, I'm just going to be the emperor of Florida.
Yeah, I guess. Listen, and a lot of things he does I agree with, but there's some that are just File us under Still Not Trans. High school teacher arrested for sexual content to students. Detectives also found images of bestiality and child pornography on Jenkins, Anthony Jenkins, a 30-year-old that was seen out at Armwood High School. You know this creep. You know this. Jenkins has been suspended since the investigation began in April and now faces a dozen charges. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office said investigating him on April with an anonymous step saying Jenkins showed pictures and videos of himself engaging in sexual acts to the students.
You just wanted to bond with them?
Yeah, I guess. The 4 minors had previously been students in Jenkins' class. They also found, as I said, images when they searched his phone and hardware of bestiality and child pornography. He has been suspended since the investigation. A couple of other details. Nowhere in there do I see anything about him being trans.
Not trans?
Not trans nor drag.
Not gay, grooming kids? Okay.
No, I don't see anything in there.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Why a mama pastor deported to Guatemala, leaving church and family reeling. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but there's a point of it. After living in the U.S. for more than 2 decades and leading the congregation of nearly 50, 42-year-old Murillo Ambrosio was deported last week. So I guess God does have other things to do than take care of those that take care of him. I'm just saying, come on, man. The man's been preaching the word of the Lord for 20 plus years and gets deported. Come on. You can't look out for one of your own. Come on, people. The video of a Florida deputy removing a python from a pool deck has gone viral. I don't know if you saw this video. Woo! This was a bad mamma jamma. A ball python safely removed. The family seeing it on the video camera of their home. He can be seen picking up the python from the back pool, then holding up the residents to see. They laughed as they declined the deputy's offer, rightfully so, to pet the snake, which was removed. Jeez. A lot of wildlife in Florida. A lot of life in Florida.
Some of it native, some of it invasive.
And some of it in Colorado, where bear joins concert girls at Red Rocks Amphitheater.
Dude. I mean, we want to see a bear so bad in Colorado. Oh, my God, yeah. And one just strolls right up to Red Rocks.
Yeah, 2 likely visitors joined concert girls at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado. A viewer captured the video below of a pair of bears enjoying the view on the trail at the park. John Munson snapped this photo of one of the bears walking along as fans filed in to see Russ and special guest Big Sean. Now, let me ask you something, because I'm looking at one of these photos, and there's people just standing in line kind of looking at the bear as it strolls.
Oh, yeah.
You don't turn tail and run?
Oh, no, this is Colorado, man. They're going to Red Rock tripping balls. They're just like, hey.
But it's a bear.
Hey, man.
Well,
vibe with them.
Well, fans seemed to keep their distance, and the bears kept going on their merry way. I guess that would be cool, but to me, I see a couple of bears that look smallish in that manner. I'm thinking mama's around somewhere, and I'm getting in my car, or I'm just getting into Red Rocks.
See, now you're talking, because if you do see a baby bear somewhere or a cub, you can rest assured there is going to be a mama bear nearby.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely,
scary.
and that is mobile.
They get hella territorial, those mama bears.
Yes, they are.
The hottest place for a female to get a tattoo. I have it on my list today.
All right.
I will tell you what is next. And the American blue jean may be dying. I don't know anyone who wears this brand of jeans. This was the only brand of jeans back in the day. So the hottest female tattoo, it's been waning in popularity for a while, but they're back and better than ever thanks to Dakota Johnson and Cardi B and the American blue jean. Next, Drew Garabo Live. And don't forget, Universal Roof and Contracting wants to give you a complimentary roof inspection. If you're sitting there right now thinking, man, I don't know if my roof is ready for this storm season. Well, you can make sure you're ready for it by going to universalroof.com and letting someone from Universal Roof and Contracting come out and walk around your roof. Take a little look around. If you need repair, if you need re-roofing, they will drop you a discount simply because you listen to Drew Garabo Live. UniversalRoof.com. They worked for me back in 2004, 21 years ago, when hurricanes ripped through Central Florida and did a number on my roof. I called my buddy Jared and I said, man, I know you just started this roofing company with your dad. Can you help me out? 21 years later, Universal Roof and Contracting still going strong thanks to Jared and his dad. UniversalRoof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
A crash in Hillsborough, westbound Columbus Drive at Rome Avenue. Minor backup presently. 56th Street slowly but surely improving northbound. Earlier crash there at Hillsborough Avenue. Dr. King still backed up eastbound at 301. Causeway and 301 clogged still. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound approaching McIntosh still delayed. Eastbound Dr. King approaching Valrico Road. Same thing. Continuous delays on your interstates and main roadways in particular. Eastbound I-4 approaching McIntosh, 75 south at Progress Boulevard. 275 north and south in the downtown area. This is Eric in the Farah Traffic Center.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah and Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Primetime, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time.
Hi.
That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Have you been to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino? New members of Unity by Hard Rock receive 50% off at the Fresh Harvest Buffet, plus receive a limited edition t-shirt and up to $200 on them. And at the Hard Rock, they match your tier. Show your premier tier card from select competitor casinos for an opportunity to match your tier with the equivalent Unity by Hard Rock tier. And there's always something happening. Wrangler giveaway, Harley Davidson drawing, and a $20,000 blackjack tournament on the July 30th. Stop by and win at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
hot in your house? Superheat Air and Plumbing, powered by the experts at ABC, has your back. Get a $29 AC system check, working or not. If it needs a fix, that $29 rolls into the repair. Fast, pro service, same day. Go to superheatandair.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
The following is sponsored by Bid My Listing. Selling your home? With Ready, the best real estate agents will pay you up front for your listing. 2, 5, as much as $10,000 just for the chance to sell your home. So when you're ready to sell, give us a call and give us the basic information about your property. We'll notify all those smart agents who signed up with Ready, and within 48 hours, they'll be competing to sell your home. Pick the best one, get thousands up front. Call Ready, 888-551-READY. That's 888-551-REDY.
1025 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Voted the Galley, $5 Drinkery, Pinellas Park, and Sunset Grill. Scan the QR code. Vote, and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
When it really matters, choose Farrah and Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Typical summertime weather on tap next couple of days. Any random storms ending tonight. We'll see lows near 80. Then on Thursday, partly cloudy, some late day storms, slow moving storms, heavy rain a possibility, and we'll see highs in the low 90s. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo.
Okay, I forgot the Morris Day curse right away and the bird. Okay, all right. Thanks, Morris. Appreciate that very much. All right, that's just
Morris was loose.
There we go, Morris. Yeah. When you want to get some, do the bird. Don't need no personality to come attitude. Everybody sing with me. Come on now. What? Hallelujah. Oh, hell yeah. The tramp stamp is back. Thank God. I think that is the hottest tattoo a girl can have. I love Sarah's tramp stamp that she's got. I love a tramp stamp. I think it is a great location for a tattoo, and the different designs that ladies put on their lower lumbar region, amazing.
I don't hate it.
Cardi B's got like an entire piece on her ass. Dakota Johnson has.
Now, we're not considering on the ass a tramp stamp.
No.
Right? It's got to be above, right?
Yeah,
Just
like
right, the lower back.
Lower back.
Okay.
Now, ladies are going a little bit lower towards the ass, right above the bum, and some are even getting their cheeks done.
Right above, I'm good with.
Yeah.
I can't have you effing with the cheeks.
No, don't mess with the cheeks.
They need no adornment.
Halsey has hopeless on her left butt cheek.
It's kind of sad.
Olivia Wilde has dragon on her right butt cheek.
Can we go back to Halsey? You want to be hitting it from behind with the word hopeless?
No.
That'll pull you right out of the fantasy.
And I'm pulling right out of your fantasy if I see hopeless back there.
Yeah.
I don't want to necessarily read anything. I definitely don't want your kid's name on your lower back.
Or, even worse, your kid's picture. Yeah. Or your dad. I've seen girls with their deceased father.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
No, I like, Sarah's got a cool design back there, and I'll find myself sometimes like, ooh, that kind of looks like a treble clef. I'm positioned just right.
All right. Okay.
Sometimes right up close, like, I'm in the all cows eat grass.
Oh, didn't know that.
Every
Drew.
good boy deserves fudge. Those are the scales. 800-771-1025. The other thing, he's going to curse again, so I can't do that. The other thing I threw out there before the break was Levi's jeans might be going out of business finally. I didn't know they were still making Levi Strauss jeans.
I guess, neither did I.
But they've closed a distribution center in Kentucky. The company, known for its iconic denim, is axing 346 jobs. Levi's were like the jean back in the day. Remember those commercials?
Yes. Yeah.
Like with the dude coming out of the Levi's thing, and he'd be like, Levi's. I just loved a pair of Levi jeans. Liked them better than Wranglers. And now, I mean, you got like, you couldn't spend more than $100 on designer jeans back in the day.
No.
Now, you look at some of these True Religion jeans and some of those other brands, like $1,000 for a pair of jeans. That is insane to me.
Yeah.
I thought in recent jean, I love Kenneth Cole. I just like everything he does. But Lucky brand, I found to be
Lucky brand was
solid
cool.
jean.
I think I fell upon American Eagle and hung with them for a good hot minute.
They had a good jean.
Yeah.
Hello there. Who are you?
This is Trick.
Hi, Trick.
Can I say a couple things? Well, first of all, about the cop who removed the ball python, being a snake lover, snake owner, actually holding my snake right now, the police officer is a hero, but the ball python is the tamest snake in the world. They do not bite when threatened, hence the name ball python. I'd just like to say, if you find snakes that are ball pythons or something in your neighborhood, put a flyer up like you found a cat, because it's someone's pet. And Drew?
I'll gently push back on that and say, grab your hatchet and hack its head off.
Exactly.
But
Drew?
same thing. Same thing.
Drew?
Finding out that Trick is a snake owner is the least surprising fact ever on 102.5 The Bone. If someone came to me and said, hey, which one of your listeners do you think is a snake owner? Without hesitation, I would say Trick in a minute.
Drew?
Trick?
My favorite tramp stamp says Tampa Win Cup.
I did forget that I had a tramp stamp. And the Joe just said it's the hottest tattoo a guy can get to. I completely I forget that I have a champ stamp.
Yours is a champ stamp?
Well, because we won the championship, which is why I got Tampa Win Cup tattooed across my lower back. Thank you, TJ.
Look at that. You know you could probably get that removed by now.
Oh, no way, dude. Come on.
All right.
Hell no. No way, man. TJ over at Doom Club is the man. He did my lower back, did a cover-up piece right here, did this cover-up piece right here. He's doing she's got an owl piece on her entire leg.
Hooters fan?
TJ. Oh, Hooters. The band and the restaurant.
Yeah.
She likes them
Oh,
both.
she's a big fan of the Hooters.
She loves it. Day by day.
All you
zombies. And we danced.
We danced.
They had a second album.
Did
they did. I got it because I loved their first album. They're from Philadelphia.
Right.
And I got their second album, which was called Stand By. Let me see if they even have it on. You're going to hate it because they didn't have really a hit on their second album. But they did have a song that almost made the radio, and it's called Johnny B.
I don't hate it because of that. I mean, I know it's going to suck because of that, but I wouldn't hate it.
Their first album, Nervous Night. Their second album, One Way Home, featuring Carlo with a K, Johnny B, Graveyard Waltz. Hooters.
Oh, this is horrible. What is this called?
Johnny B.
Oh. No wonder.
Johnny B.
Oh, he has this in his open.
Does he really?
Yes.
As well he should.
Does Johnny B have Johnny B in his open? Yes.
He damn well should. It's a great song.
I never knew where it came from. This
Hooters.
Is, the Hooters.
Oh, my God. Here's the one we forgot to mention off their first album. By the way, they had many more songs than we thought on their first album.
First album was a monster.
And we danced Day by Day, All You Zombies, Don't Take My Car Out Tonight,
I don't remember
Hanging
that.
on a Heartbeat, and this one, Where Do the Children Go?
Oh.
I totally forgot about this with that mandolin.
It was hard to figure out what the Hooters were.
Yeah. Were they new wave? Were they rock?
Folk? Were they dark? Were they light? I mean, All You Zombies, you know, you yelling out in the chorus of a pop song, Here Come the Israelites. Like, what?
Here Come the Israelites.
No, it was like, yeah, they were
Dude,
the Israelites. I was like, what? Who?
Did Hooters open for U2 in Tampa?
I could see.
I think they did for the Unforgettable Fire Tour.
I mean, they had the heat. They certainly had the heat.
There is no indication the band The Hooters opened for U2 at any of their concerts in Tampa. However, they did perform with U2 at the Amnesty International concert. Well, then who opened on the Unforgettable Fire? Because the Joshua Tree tour, it was Los Lobos and Buckwheat Zydeco.
Come on now. How you going? What, with the Joshua Tree, they had Buckwheat Zydeco and Los Lobos?
It's even worse for the Unforgettable Fire tour. Red Rockers and Lone Justice.
Okay, I'll give you that because that was the Unforgettable Fire. But the Joshua Tree, you couldn't find a bigger band than Los Lobos?
Dude, that was the height of La Bamba. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
They did every song on that damn soundtrack. I don't know any of their other songs, Los Lobos, but I do remember they did a mean version of La Bamba.
All right.
You remember Lone Justice, Maria McKee?
Yeah,
they were like
yeah.
a cow punk band.
Yeah, she was a cutie.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
so were the Cowboy Junkies, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, what was her name? Yeah, she was fine, too.
Oh, she was great. They did that Sweet Jane cover for the
Sweet
Natural Born
Jane.
Killers.
Yeah, that's right. Velvet Underground.
Lone freaking Justice.
I like this.
I had their CD.
It was McKee, something McKee. What
Maria
is it?
McKee.
There you go.
Okay, you musical elitists, you're boring the hell out of everyone.
What?
Time to move on.
Nothing wrong with Little Long Justice.
Do you remember a band called X?
With Exercine
Chervenka.
There you go.
And John Doe.
I'd have never been able to say it. Yeah, I remember them.
I heard them on the 4th of July. Someone was playing them because of their song 4th of July. And it's another band that I didn't quite know how to categorize that because at the time they were called like post-punk.
Yeah.
To me, it just sounds like rock and roll now. Waiting for me when I get home from work.
Yeah, most of these bands we're referencing, they I don't even know that they were close to breaking up. They just kind of had a moment with a song or two here or there. Although I did think the Cowboy Junkies were going to be huge.
Yes.
And they did not convert it. I don't know how Edie Brickell had a bigger, and the New Bohemians had a bigger career than the Cowboy Junkies.
Dude, when Edie frickin' Brickell broke free with that What I Am song, which we never talk about.
Funny, a great song, I
I'm
thought.
not aware of too many things. I know it looks like I pee when I sing.
I think I like the song more than you.
The band that did get, I believe, an accurate amount of run was, of course, Natalie Merchant's 10,000 Maniacs. What a band.
I mean, out of all the ones we named, and they were all kind of in the same category, 10,000 Maniacs certainly had the biggest run.
What a voice.
I was not a fan, though. She annoyed me for some reason.
What? Natalie Merchant?
What's that? She had one song that I really couldn't stand.
Have I been blind? Have I been hypnotized, mesmerized? Carnival.
Yeah.
By the way, Todd Wright checking in. He gets an adjunct producer credit on this one. I was at a Tampa Stadium concert where Hooters played before Starship and then Rod Stewart, 1985.
That makes sense.
That does. That is a very accurate bill.
No, this is not the song. Is it Life is Sweet as Candy or something like that?
These Are Days?
These are days. These are days. Like, duh. I hate that song.
Oh, yeah, this one's bad. While we're on the subject of females who had hits in the 80s, when I was in college radio, Iggy Pop and Kate Pearson from the B-52s put a song out that went nowhere, and I couldn't understand it. I think this is a great song. It's called Candy.
It's been 20 years.
Iggy Pop, iconic Iggy Pop.
Absolutely.
And Kate Pearson from the B-52s.
You were so fine.
When she comes in with that voice of hers like butter.
Beautiful, beautiful girl from the north. You burned my heart with a flickering torch.
He sounds like Kermit right here where he says the word free. Listen to this.
I had a dream that no one else could see.
I know this song.
You gave me love.
Didn't hear it a lot, but yeah.
For free.
Miss Piggy. Now come on in here, Kate.
Candy, 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 I can't let you go.
This should have been a big-ass song.
Yeah. The public writ large didn't know what to do with Iggy Pop.
They did not. Iggy never got the mainstream success that he deserved. He's still alive.
Yeah, absolutely. He had one song that crossed over, and adverts use it all the time. Lust for Life. Yeah, but...
Candy, baby.
Listen to Kate come in here.
Yeah, well, it hurt me real bad when you left.
Oh.
Hell, I'm glad you got out, but I miss you.
Like David Lynchian.
Yeah.
I've had a hole in my heart for so long.
Nice.
That's what she sounds like when she's got a real man with her Fred Schneider. Fruitcake. I love Fred Schneider.
Down on the street, thoughts and men are all the same. I need love, not games.
Where does this fit in radio at that time? Because you couldn't sell it to the B-52s crowd.
Nope.
It's not going with the REM crowd, which I'm assuming it was around that era.
Yep.
And like the more melodic, the tears. It just doesn't have, there's no spot for it.
No lane. College radio. That's where.
College radio, right.
Where it lived. Same thing with like the Replacements, with the Pixies.
Absolutely.
So many damn bands just lived on college radio. Fugazi.
The placement of this in the right movie, maybe a John Hughes movie, and yet the story is completely different.
Agreed.
I love this.
Oh, it's a great jam.
What year?
I'm going to go 92, 93.
It wasn't 80s?
No.
Oh. All right.
90.
Okay.
I think he's Brick by Brick album.
Okay.
Billy Idol has a show on Sirius Satellite Radio on Tuesday nights. He alternates. One Tuesday you'll listen and it's Billy Idol, and the next week it's Marky Ramone, which is such an interesting listening experience because when you got Idol, the audio is so great. It's just Idol and he's like,
yeah.
Welcome to New Wave Transitions. My name's Billy Idol. I was in a band called Generation X back in 1979 with Ready, Steady, Go. Iggy and the Stooges had several hits, and here off of the I Want to Be Your Dog album is the title track, I Want to Be Your Dog. Iggy and the Stooges. Which is great. And then the next week, you listen, it's like, hey, this Marky Ramone. I remember Joey and Dee Dee and I was doing this gig at the Electric Ladyland Studios, right? And this guy comes up to me and he's like, I'm like, man, there is the alpha and the omega of voices, both distinct. But Idol's just so cool and soothing and like, oh, of course, this is rest of my voice and with a rebel. Yeah, she cried more. And I remember one time we was at TBGB's, right? And this dude was looking at me like I was shooting up speed because I was.
Now we're gonna be face to face.
Dude, any of the students, Raw Power, oh my God.
Yeah.
What a freaking cool ass band. But another band that didn't really fit in radio. Like, you don't hear them on classic rock. Too old for alternative radio.
Much respected amongst musicians.
Oh my
though.
God, yeah. Like the MC5.
To the beat of the living dead. Lose sleep, baby, and stay away from bed. Raw Power is sure to come running to you.
I know people already think that I'm into weird music, and I am. But back in the 90s, there was an indie rock movement out of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And I got into every damn band from Chapel Hill. And I can guarantee you that I'm going to give you a band name right now that no one has ever heard of, and it's Archers of Loaf. When I say they were my favorite band in about 94, 95, this discordant... Listen, just so weird, but
Stuck a pin in your backbone. So down there. All I ever wanted was your spine. Lost your friction and you slip for a mile. Overdone, overdrive, overlive, override. You're not the one who let me down. But thanks for offering. It's not a voice that I'm not around. Thanks for picking it.
I couldn't get enough of the Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I don't know if you call it punk rock.
Right. I mean, it's already got elements of punk. I wouldn't have been able to name the song, recognize the song. I knew that the title of the band was so odd. I knew that.
Yeah.
But that was it. I don't think I'd ever heard anything from them.
And then I got into all the Matador bands, Guided by Voices, Yo La Tango, Pavement. My God. Indie rock ruled my world back then. Oh, it was
What the hell was I listening to?
What were you listening to
with the
then,
indie rock movement? I think I was like more in the straight alternative, like with Peter Murphy's Peter Murphy post Bauhaus with Deep and all of the subsequent albums, Love and Rockets. Talk. I was huge Talk.
Gross. All right. Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome.
AskTheDom.com is next. So stick around. We'll see you tomorrow.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Presented to you by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. 1025 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Most of your delays have dwindled. However, a wreck eastbound I-4 around I-75 will back up traffic. Moderate delay there, 5 to 10 minutes. Minor delay on Hillsborough Avenue, a crash at Lois Avenue. Westbound traffic affected there. Dr. King eastbound at 301 still congested beyond Danny Bryan Boulevard. This is Eric in the Farah and Farah Traffic Center.
Register to bid at Mecum.com for Mecum's Florida Summer Special. Open today through Saturday, July 12th at Osceola Heritage Park with 1,500 muscle cars, classics, Corvettes, trucks, exotics, hot rod customs, and more. That's Mecum.com.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farah fight. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
During the month of July, Renewal by Andersen of Tampa and Sarasota has a huge summer sale. You buy 4 windows or doors, you get the 5th for free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Andersen. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service.
Many of you know that my inspiration for becoming an accident attorney was my brother Tim, who was rendered a quadriplegic at age 18. I didn't know what a personal injury lawyer was or what they did, but I soon did. Tim was treated terribly by the insurance company, and I